All right, nothing fancy today, chat. Just a quick react stream. Started in a sec. Oh, here, let's do that. That shows that the audio is good. That's the wrong screen. That's the wrong screen. There's the right screen. All right, let me get this react out of the way real quick so that I can go back to work on my kitchen and then go back to whatever. Let's see what you got, Bungie. See if you're wasting more of my time on this life. In this life. I'm tired. I'm sorry, guys. I haven't had my coffee yet. Hi, Skylar. Okay, well, this is a good chunk of the... Dude, seriously? The first 20 minutes of this? Really, dude? Really, guys? Really? That's not a good sign already to start off. All right, there we go. How am I? I'll let you know after the end of this. If this is good, then I'm good.
Welcome. My name is Dylan.
If this is bad, then I'm glad I slept in.
Happy 11-year anniversary to Destiny 1's launch.
Yeah, that's right. Today's the day.
Cover that at the very top.
11 years since we started this brouhaha.
Because it's kind
stream of a stream, you already know.
11 years
getting in there.
Had no idea we'd be here. Today we have a ton to talk through, so we're going to rush through this. No, we aren't going to rush. But we have Renegades. We have some really cool stuff to
talk about. You definitely didn't rush because there was 20 minutes of nothing at the beginning of this video.
From our development team, we've been listening. We're looking at your feedback.
We've been listening. All right.
Coming together right now to address it. Since
heard that before. Let's see what we got.
We also have on.
Sorry, I'm not trying to be mean to DMG. He's a cool guy. It's just he's got to be the messenger on this kind of thing, which is unfortunate because the game is in a terrible place right now.
Back to the couch.
Hey Dylan, it's great to be here. And like you were talking here in the intro, like we've got some really big changes coming based on all the feedback we're getting from the Edge of Fate that we'll talk about right after we give a little bit of a first look at Renegades here. And that's why we got our laptops, right? There's a lot to get through, and there's a lot to talk about. So we're just got to make.
I have one of those ThinkPads. Those are nice. I need to get I need to get a newer one. Mine's broken.
On collaborating with
11 years of an extremely high tension love-hate relationship.
Unmistakably Star Wars, but authentically a Destiny story and experience. And so today we get to start pulling back the curtain on that.
And I'm going to embrace my inner Scarrow and ask, Robbie, is there a Vidoc?
Yeah, so you all asked for it. You're going to get it. We're about to play a Vidoc. That is our first
okay, Vidoc is a good sign. Vidoc is actually a good sign.
World of criminals, shady deals, with an arsenal at your disposal that you'll only be able to find within a black market here that's emerged within Seoul. And so, yeah.
Really? All right. Wretched Hive of Scum and Villainy. Give me the sauce.
Seeing how stunningly Star Wars it felt was electric.
Ooh! Okay. The nice advantage of watching on YouTube as opposed to watching the stream live is that we get to rewind. And you guys know by now that I'm a bit of a freak when it comes to the rewinding and such. Give me 2 seconds, chat. Interesting. There we go. Sorry. Just responding to a message. Apologize. All right, let me get a good look at this real quick, Chatteroni.
Whereas it felt was electric.
Okay, yeah. Okay. We might have something there. There might be signs of life, chat. We may, in fact, have signs of life in this mess of a game we all love. All right, let's see what else you got.
And I just annihilated the encounter.
Squeezing that trigger and feeling that blaster just go off. It was like a whole new world opened up for me.
Wait, was that a themed mech? Oh, I just my brain didn't even process that was like an ATST style mech as opposed to like the regular brig, and that this is like an outpost. Okay, like the Vex, that kind of makes sense to go with Star Wars. I get it. I could see the vision.
Squeezing that trigger and feeling that blaster just go off. It was like a whole new world opened up for me.
I don't know that I'm a fan of the sound effect. However, I will say it is going to be really nice to have a hand cannon that has a zoom other than Forerunner. That's pretty good. I like that. I like that. Yeah, the sound is a little off, but that's fine. Maybe they had to use a unique sound, or maybe it's not done.
That hiss, that sound.
Yeah. You know what's they want me to be a Warlock main so bad, bro. Oh, they want me to be a Warlock main so fucking bad, dude.
Oh, it's like that. Okay.
All right. There's a Sarlacc pit. Okay. I like that. That was cheeky. The little, you see that, the little Arabesh letters or whatever this is. Might not be Arabesh, but the little Star Wars letters. You know, like yeah. I mean, Ariana's is a special weapon. Like, well, I guess Forerunner is too. Yeah, I guess. Or like, I never really think or Ariana. Like Ariana doesn't have like a high mag zoom. It's like a 1.25x or whatever. The Forerunner one is like 3x or some crap like that.
We begin in the shadow of a prophecy that says
that's cool. Okay. That's a little cheeky little New Hope callback. All right.
We draw a line in the sand where we start the.
I like that they had the balls to do like custom title cards too. That's nice. Like the little like name card here, mixing it with Star Wars. That's cute. Forerunner's a sidearm. 3 taps. It's a hand cannon.
To save a friend whose past has caught up with him and disrupt the rise.
Shut the fuck up. That's Drifter and Carbonite. Thank you for the sub, Chaotic. I really appreciate that. Shut up. That's Drifter and Carbonite. Stop playing with me, dude. Ain't no goddamn way. Okay. There's chat. We have signs of life. We're not back yet. We got signs of life though. This is promising.
A criminal underworld to save a friend whose past has caught up with him and disrupt the rise of powerful new enemies.
Okay. The Cabal and the Stormtrooper armor is kind of cheeky. I like that.
With Lucasfilm Games, disrupt the rise of powerful new enemies. In special collaboration with Lucasfilm Games, we took inspiration from Star Wars to craft.
Fine, but it gets synergy with Lucky Pants. Nice little ATST thing going on. Okay.
It brings the grit, guns, and glory of a space western to Destiny, where Renegades isn't just about power; it's about what you're willing to risk to change the future.
Oh, I see a little 9 symbol there. That's a good sign as well. Maybe they're linking. Maybe the 9 did this because the 9. For those that don't know, they can pull. They pull information from what's called the Paraverse, which in Destiny is their idea of the multiverse. It's alternate timelines, alternate universes. Some of them are bigger than others. Some of them are more filled than others. And it is a situation where they can pull stuff from other realities that are very closely, like it's not quite the Halo pistol, but it looks like it. It's not quite the energy sword. It's not quite the plasma rifle, etc., etc. Or it's not quite the Wastelander exactly from Marathon, but it's kind of like that. So it's interesting to see them apply that to Star Wars, where it's like it's not quite an ATST, right? Like it's not quite a Stormtrooper, you know, like I that's interesting. That's interesting. Now, I don't know if that'll work for this because it's like, sorry, I don't want to talk over her. I don't know if that'll work for Star Wars fans because like we can be very, very particular about like accuracy to the original established canon. Depending on how this goes, that might turn up being a good or a bad thing. So far, I see promising signs. However, I like the set that they designed too. They still got money for sets like this. Hold up.
The folks at Lucasfilm
Maybe the game's not
such
dying.
Great collaborators. They understood that in order for this to work, we had to find where the Venn diagram of our two stories meet. Themes of underdogs rising up against something much larger than themselves. Themes of hope. Those little places in that Venn diagram were the
Dylan,
ones
what are
that
you
really helped
doing
us
talking to
find the
her?
story that we
You're the
wanted to tell
community
together.
guy.
If you look at Star Wars and you look at Destiny,
You guys talking about the story? Hold up. Does this man know more than he's letting on? Hold up.
kind of see that parallel that exists. So
Oh,
if you look at Star
I just noticed something else. Sorry. I know this is going to be kind of dense because I'm a gigantic Star Wars dork. One thing I will say, I am extremely excited to see what they do creatively with is the music. Destiny music is some of the best in the entire industry, period, bar none. I don't care what you say. I don't want to hear your opinion. It's like Final Fantasy, Halo, Destiny. It's that up there for me. There's a lot of other games that have excellent OSTs, but one thing that Destiny, in my opinion, has not once missed with in 11 years is the music. And Star Wars music, bro. The opportunity to combine those that's fascinating to me. I'm interested to see what they do.
Really helped us
Come
find
VC,
the
give me
story
2 seconds. I didn't even realize you guys were in there.
If you look at Star Wars and you look at Destiny, you can kind of see that
Yeah.
parallel that exists. So, for instance, our Dredgen, they're
Wonder if my Discord's working.
We were in here.
and then you've got
You're
the
muted,
Yeah.
by the way, John.
and they are
Am I?
very,
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
empire.
There you
just
are.
muted
They have a
yourself.
huge appetite
Yeah.
for expansion.
Okay.
Not realize
hold
we
on.
were in here, by the way.
I'm stupid. I don't know,
You know
man.
what? Fair.
The Stormtrooper Cabal, it's a nice look, chat.
Our Dredgen,
I
Yeah,
don't
the
know.
Stormtrooper
Pretty sithy.
yeah.
Stormtrooper
and then you've got
Cabal
the
looks really
Imperium,
cool.
and
I
they
don't
are
know,
very,
guys. That's kind of gas. Look at that. Like, this is the first, like, kind of fucked up that it took this long for us to get actual different model designs for the Cabal armor, but you know what? I'll take it. I can't complain too much. That's a light critique right there.
very empire.
All right, let's see what we got.
Huge appetite for expansion.
I think of the Praxic Order. There are Jedi in this release, and they are very focused on order and law and understanding that there is a binary in our universe of good and evil. We get to poke at that a little bit in a way that suits our story and our world, while still feeling very much like the inspiration that we're calling from. Edge of Fate
Big
leaves us
eyeball.
with
Yeah.
a really big pass forward into the future.
Yeah.
We know of this prophecy now that tells
that what they
us
mean
that
by
we
me,
need to
myself, and I?
realign or we face extinction. And Drifter was there on Kepler. He saw all of this.
Okay, so Drifter starts tweaking because of the events of
Running from this one.
Drifter is convinced that
He
there's a
lost his
connection
illustrious,
between
like,
the
look,
Nine
dude.
and
Of course
the
he
Yeah,
Rise
dude, he
of
lost.
Connection
He got
into
old, bro.
Imperium. He sees them rising
Crisis
at
of
an
age.
unnatural
You know how they
rate,
say
and is
people
insistent
sometimes age
that
like
over
fine
time,
wine?
the
He
Picard
aged like a
citizens
fine
are
rotten apple,
they're
dude.
insisting
Bro,
that
he
we
aged like
need to
Damn.
milk, dog. They
Pissed.
got his ass.
They got him.
Dude, I can't lie, bro. Like, these motherfuckers chilling out in the Cabal base in Stormtrooper armor. I don't know, guys. That's kind of gas. I can't lie. That's kind of gas.
Imperium. He sees them
Yeah, it
rising
looks
at an
really
I
good.
was, I was already
unnatural
sold
rate,
on
and is
this
insistent that
on
there's a
Renegades,
problem.
regardless of what
Picard
Ashen Iron was
They're
gonna
insisting
turn
that
out to
he
be
needs to slow
like, you
down.
know. Just from this
Cool thing about
Vidoc
this
alone.
I don't
world is you and
Which is
Drifter
very
and crew,
which is very
you come
interesting
in at the
considering they've given it this
cool
early.
thing about this cool
Mhm.
underworld is you and Drifter and your crew, you come in at the bottom, and at the top, there's the Barrett Imperium. You need to work with all these crooked criminal syndicates in between.
Hold up. Other designs for the Fallen and stuff? Wait. Look at this. This dude looks hard. Hold up.
Have you
No, no,
seen the
I-
Vex?
I have not. Hang on. I'm ready.
He's
ready.
getting
Hang on.
there. He's getting
Crooked
there. Give him a
criminal
second.
Syndicates in between, earning your power, building up the notoriety, getting the gear that you need to take down that powerful Imperium at the top.
There's a weapon that the Barrett Imperium have made, and we need to be the ones to destroy it. And we're not going to be able to do that unless we work with exactly the kind of people that we normally fight. So we're going to head out to the lawless frontier, and one job at a time, we're going to take down the Imperium.
Imperium. All right, that's certainly a name for it. Rule the frontier. Okay, I'm getting Forsaken vibes from this, which is a good sign. I liked the Forsaken like side quest thingies where you like go hunt a dude and kill a guy.
You're gonna be interested what they say here in a few minutes, though.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I'm gonna have to listen to that.
Based on
Lawless
that
Frontier is
response.
filled with big, chaotic, cooperative activities. You're going to choose the job. You're going to choose which renegade abilities you're going to take into those jobs. And then you're going to drop into the action with your team, smash up those objectives, get as many riches and treasures as you can, and then get out or die trying.
Okay, hold up.
To do that, you're going to
It's like an extract mode. Okay.
map. You'll see
Okay.
Mars, Europa, and Venus with swamps that are very reminiscent.
Europa and Venus. Why did he say Europa and Venus? Guys.
Because those are going to be 2 locations we do these jobs at.
Why are they back? They're not back in the lore, are they?
I think it's more just
All right,
their
you know
spots where criminal dealings go down more than
I'll take it.
anything.
I'll take it. I don't need an explanation for why these are back, even though the witness apparently subsumed them before the final shape. I'll take it. They don't have to explain it. I'll just take getting back to the locations. It's fine.
At least they're
gotta have a
finally
video.
giving him.
It's
yeah,
fine.
Five's
Yeah, it's
working
fine.
on a video. So.
But I've got to
also-
have video on
Is that supposed to be like an
Yeah.
X-wing? Is that supposed to be like the downed X-wing in Dagobah?
I mean, they did compare that area to
yeah,
Dagobah
okay.
and Vidoc.
You know what happens when you die? I do, but I'm not telling.
Reminiscent of Dagobah. There's some hints of Hoth in Europa, right?
Yeah.
For fans of both Star Wars and Destiny. Like,
Oh, you were talking
Can't
about
tell
in
you-
Destiny. Gotcha, gotcha.
Reminiscent of Sarlacc pits.
He can't tell you because he can't remember.
These are Destiny locations.
Oh, okay, I
It's
got
just
you, I
taking
got you.
Inspiration from some of these iconic places in Star Wars.
I also just noticed one of the set
Okay,
pieces
big
for
fan
that
of the
Europa
skiff.
map.
I'm a big fan of the big the Jabba's barge skiff. I had this
I just
Lego set as a
noticed-
kid. I had this as a Lego set.
Longer battle pass. Yeah, it's just
I-
called a reward pass now.
Mars.
What was it?
Bounty hunting job.
On Europa, they have a little turret like the turrets on Hoth.
It's cute. All right, I'm not gonna lie. I like this as
Go to
well.
Mars, and you're gonna pick a bounty hunting job.
I like this. I don't believe for a second that this is the menu is gonna look like, but I like what this looks like.
For the Fallen to take out some Cabal, and then you either matchmake with.
It's just
people
the
like
explanation
you
of what
play solo.
is going
Yeah, I wish it looked like. Ooh, hold up. The armor kind of fucks too. Hold up.
Your objectives are gonna be
So
Ooh, that's
if you
kind
look
of
at the-
drippy.
If you look at the Titan
a little
armor,
different each time.
am I wrong in saying it looks like the Geth from fucking Mass Effect?
The helmet does a little bit, but the big vibes. If you ever played the Old Republic MMO, it looks like the Old Republic Commando armor, which is pretty hard. I can't lie. I'm a big fan of the Jedi robes. Like, bro, they want me to be a Warlock main so fucking bad, dude. It's not even funny. Like, it's actually cringe how much they want me to be a Warlock main. All right, guys. I guess I can play a little more Warlock when the new season drops. All right, it's fine. I can play a little.
It's all right. It's all right, chat.
I
We'll
can
put
be
him
a
down.
little bit of a Jedi. It's fine, guys. This Hunter
Titan's
armor is nice too.
one-
I like the Han Solo look. It's nice.
Yeah, Titans won the last Guardian game, so it's Warlock's turn next if the pattern continues.
Just like the voting, right? The voting.
Was that a
legislation.
what was that? A Lord of the Wolves skin? No, it's a pulse rifle. What the fuck? Weird ass looking pulse
You might
rifle.
run into a missile tower that's trying to take you out from halfway across the map.
Head back to work, up on stream. So you're still going when I get off.
Defeat your
All right,
boss, get to
Aqua.
the exfil with whatever time you got left. Call your ship in. All hell drops in on your head from the Cabal. Your ship flies in. You hop aboard. and you
Ride
get
together, die together. When you pick up an orb of power, gain brief period of rapidly decaying damage reduction.
You're going to be unlocking and earning a bunch of different
What was this?
and deep into the post game of Renegade.
Wait,
What am I looking at here? Is this a first person email? Like, what am I looking at here?
A bunch of different.
So
What is
just
it?
keep going, and you'll see what it does.
Yeah.
What am I looking at
A
there?
bunch of different Renegade abilities.
You'll see what it does. Hold on.
We've got things like air
Pull up this
strikes,
idiot.
Cabal drop
Uh.
pods, vehicles like the Cabal walkers, interceptors, swoop bikes.
Ooh, the little speeder bike.
We've got 9 abilities, 7 upgrades. There's a ton of stuff that you can bring in and. just
Oh, it's a
change
little like it's like a grenade. Okay, or like a melee charge. All right.
across support,
All
defensive,
right.
And offensive abilities, so the player's gonna have a lot
Yeah.
to play with here.
The Lawless Frontier isn't just about raw power. It's about influence. Shady backroom deals, working for these powerful syndicates and against them, at different times, and all of this takes place at the heart of the criminal underworld in Tharsis Outpost.
Oh, what the fuck is this? Is that a dude? Is that a chilling out Vex at the cantina? What?
He found the Vex.
Hold up. Is that blue milk they're drinking? Get it? Because they're Vex, and it's like, is that, you know?
Since the last time we were there.
Am I hip with the kids?
Yeah.
Thriving black market.
I'm picturing John like elbow.
Stop. If
What?
these motherfuckers show me the opportunity to play Pazak,
What did you call me?
I'm gonna tweak out. There ain't no goddamn way. This is just a cutscene. I swear to God, Bungie. If you show me 5 Vex around a fucking Pazak table and do not let me deal in. If you do, I'm gonna grab the mic. If you don't let me do this, after Destiny Rising dropped with a Pazak mode in it, with a card game in it, with fishing in it, don't even fucking play with me right now and show this to me. I'm gonna, dude.
He's tweaking.
I'm getting mad. I'm getting mad seeing this, and I'm excited for it. Don't even play. I'm gonna hit play. You better show my guardian a guardian throwing down on this table now.
No.
Is Sabak and Sabak and Pazak are 2 different card games. I'm saying Pazak. It could be Sabak. It could be something else. Pazak was the one that was big in the Old Republic games. And I've seen a couple of things that make me think that they're also pulling from Old Republic. And Pazak is a simpler game, so I was thinking that that might be what they're doing here. Let's see.
Tharsis Junction became Tharsis Outpost. If you have an unsafe...
Is the servitor the bartender? No, the bartender's there. One sec. Hang on, guys. I got to knock on my door.
It's the wife again. She started hearing shit.
Oops. Well, I guess my machine gun will be my
Yes, baby.
primary
It's very good.
weapon.
It's just as good as the coffee I make. Yeah.
You like it?
Uh-huh. Oh, of course not.
Comes back to the mic. I had to lie, guys.
Looks like the next video's
Damn.
never coming out. Dies.
All right, we're good. She put Coco in there. Thank you for the combo, whoever started that with the biddies.
Oh.
Savory
There we go.
Pikun, thank you.
you need done.
It's always the subscribed
If
NSA
you have
agents.
An unsavory job that you need done.
Speaking of, let me
Is that
send you
Spider?
a.
Hold on. Who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is that?
If you have an
If Spider
unsavory
isn't
job-
in there, I'm gonna be disappointed.
That is definitely the Spider. He's just chilling right there on his gross shank thing.
that you need
There
done,
you go,
you
John.
can
I
find it
sent
on
You have
you
to
a-
go. You have to go
Yeah.
somewhere.
I'm not
after
gonna be
you kick
online.
out.
I'm not gonna be online that long, but I'll accept it because I gotta go clean my house and stuff. And it's kind of early for me to be. Maybe I stay alive. Who knows? Maybe it's a cleaning stream. I don't know.
a cleaning stream.
Yeah, you guys can listen to the. It's an ASMR stream. You guys can listen to me.
ASMR YouTuber cleans his house as the deadlines
So
keep
appropriate for
creeping
both
closer.
Star Wars and for us. When we looked at Mos Eisley,
Okay. I'm seeing.
Can't
good
believe
signs.
you called him out like
I'm
that.
seeing good signs. I'm seeing something that resembles an actual social space for the first time in 11 years. Do not disappoint me with the rest of this Vidoc, Bungie. I swear, dude. You have not shown me a card game being played by Guardians. Don't disappoint me.
If you have an unsavory job that you need done, you can find it.
All right,
Tharsis
Darth
Outpost.
Vader.
Tharsis
Don't
Outpost is
disappoint
appropriate
me.
for both Star Wars and for us.
Don't
When we
choke
looked
on
at
your
Mos
I'm
Eisley,
literally Anakin Skywalker, so yes, that's correct.
Do not choke on your
Play in
aspirations.
that playground in a really fun way. From the ghosts that you'll see floating.
Oh. He's sitting at the table, chat. That's an in-game Guardian. That's not a cutscene. I can tell the difference. You know how I spend a lot of time looking at Destiny models. I can tell the difference. Yeah.
Floating around to one Elixir with
Don't play with me right now, Bungie. Do not disappoint me. You are going in good direction with this.
all 4 of his Elixir arms, the shaking of drinks. We took that inspiration and we found the
Oh, blue milk. Hold up.
Destiny spin on it. criminal syndicates have moved in.
You're working with the syndicates. You are building your notoriety with them.
The 3 different syndicates that we created, we're going to be dealing with. The Pikers are Elixir. They're kind of like an anarchist
biker gang. Yeah, biker gang. That makes sense.
They're atheists. They don't worship machines.
They don't worship the machines.
follow
Interesting.
books. We've also got the Totality Division, a subsect of the.
Okay, we got some
Imperium. They're run by
Scions.
Scions, and
Gold
their
Jaw
enforcer,
freaks.
Rao, is going to be the leader of this group, and we've got Tharsis Reformation. They are
The
a
Vex
breakaway
faction?
group from
Chat, I can see the cards in their hand. Stop playing with me. I also want that coat. That coat is raw.
Yeah, I wasn't
Nope.
the only one that thought that.
Yeah, that coat is sick. I need that. Give that to my hunter, bro. For real, for real.
Cleaning ASMR, loud vacuum cleaner.
what it means to be an individual.
They're starting to do crime. They're wearing clothes.
Crime.
Okay, I've wanted this for a while. Vex that have a sense of individuality. One of my favorite characters in gaming is Legion from Mass Effect, who is a networked intelligence of Geth, but he's on a single platform, so it's like 1,000 Geth in one body or something like that, hence the name Legion. It was really interesting going through Mass Effect 2 and playing with that guy as an ally. He was one of my favorite guys. Like, it was him and Garrus I always had in my party pretty much almost all the time. It was him, Garrus, Tally, and then like occasionally Jack or somebody else, depending on who was needed. I basically never used Jacob or Miranda. It was whatever.
Occasionally one of those other freakazoids.
It's a space game. I'm the only human that we need, bro. Like, give me the blue freaks, dude. Come on, let me play with some aliens.
And then we know what John was really playing it for.
Well, no, I romanced Liara in those games because she's best. Well, Tally's pretty good too. I've done her romance a couple times, but I like Liara the most. I think I'd have to go back and play it again. Anyway,
You and I lie.
I've really wanted Vex, like individual Vex operator platforms like this for a while now. So also, if you notice, these guys have brains. Notice how he's got his like Vex milk chassis hole like covered and duct taped over with armor. See that? See that? That's what you got to do.
Those are what all individuals do.
They're learning how to stop us from diffing their shit.
We need to have new people to fight and new people to root for, and this was our opportunity.
Notoriety is power. Okay.
At the heart of the
Sounds like something
fantasy
Drifter would say.
is not just surviving the lawless frontier. It's garnering influence and building your power.
Okay, I'm okay. Rep grind. I'm hearing rep grind. Okay, gotcha.
Which is
Don't
fine,
even
honestly.
play with me. Stop
What?
it, Bungie. I
What'd
can
you-
see what you're going for.
To your will.
What'd
Don't
you
play
say
with
now?
me. This motherfucker's got his hand on the trigger now. I don't know if this is just the old draw emote or you're gonna make me quick draw in a mini game. They're definitely not doing this, by the way, Chad. Do not like listen to any. This is not going to be like an input thing. There's no shot.
In the end game, we get the best weapons, the best armor.
Oh, I like these little
exclusive
camera
cosmetics.
angles.
You're
Yo,
gonna
look at me,
get work.
dude. Why they gotta do Hunters so fucking dirty, bro? The Titan's pulling the trigger, dog. He's firing.
Weapons,
The
best
Warlock is healing up. What's the Hunter doing?
coolest
Scrambling, scrapping, running, trying to get out of dodge. Look at it, literally dodging. Bro, give my Hunter some love, man. At least let me stand off or something, bro. Like, come on, bro. Is that a grenade going off next to me? Look at this shit. Look at the kind of shit I gotta deal with, bro. Look at the kind of shit I gotta put up with, man. Ain't no goddamn way.
exclusive cosmetics. You're gonna need to work
There's a grenade and like a black hole on the other side, dog. That's crazy. Hunter is reaching for a weapon.
to increase your notoriety by completing
Hunter downplay? Ain't no Hunter downplay here, man. We got the hard life. Oh, I should have captions on. My bad, guys.
Hunter with a hard R.
reward jobs. And at the
That
same
was, hold
time,
up. Was that a
enemies
different kind of
unlock
glimmer?
Our highest
Yeah, that's different right there. You see that? That green thing up here? It's not normal looking glimmer.
risk.
Interesting.
highest reward jobs. And at the same time, you're gonna have the
Maybe it's just a
ability to
particle
do some
effect.
special job that'll take you off planet to the dungeon. And you'll also unlock Invasion.
That's right. Invasion is back.
Back.
But this doesn't work like Gambit. It's opt-in. The invader has
Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Stop it.
Yeah,
Stop.
no. Disney actually made them cook.
Disney Gambit? Stop it.
This is more
Dude, I told you.
Oh,
I told you
that.
they did something with
Is
Gambit.
this the right time for me?
Are we playing Gambit to save Drifter's bum ass from Carbonite, dog? Because I'll play a season. I'll play a Gambit all season long.
Listen, all I'm saying is that 100
Don't
years
tell me
of
that Han
Gambit
Solo
thing-
pistol is a Forerunner ornament. No way. It's got a totally different reticle, totally different fire rate. It's not.
Yeah.
It's that. I'm like
I'll
60% sure that's a hand cannon.
I'll tell
There's
you
no way
right
that's an
now.
ornament.
I'll tell you right now. Don't worry about that. They addressed that.
It is a fully legendary version
Do I use an air
Yep.
strike?
of what
Do I
Forerunner
use
is.
a couple
Cool.
walker?
Oh, so it is the sidearm.
Watch
Interesting.
out for that double cross.
So it'll work with trick sleeves. I always
One
win.
would assume.
I can drop. Nah, bro. Hey, I just noticed this is a new Gambit map. My brain didn't even. I've been so starved for food in my favorite game mode for so long. For so long. Can we play Gambit to put Drifter in Carbonite? I like that. I like that idea. Bro. I have been so hungry for so long for
So
Gambit
hungry.
food, bro. When I tell you I'm a feed off of this. Oh my god, dude. Let me
You went
drop a
Jamaican
walk.
for it.
Dude, you're not
I'm a
ready.
feed on this.
Yeah, feed off this rat. Oh my goodness. Yeah, okay. I'll play a season again. I'll play a season of Gambit. I will play a season because like Destiny Rising has a Gambit mode that's kind of fun as well, and I was excited to play it.
Here he
and
goes.
So
Destiny Rise.
if we're getting some Gambit love, okay, all right, I will play your season.
Renegades
Also, they have the little Star Wars shield, like light cone shield view screen thingies. That was a really weird way to describe that, but you get what I mean.
Renegades marks the Guardian's descent into a
Oops, sorry about my mic.
I don't know if I do. Why don't you explain it
a
to me?
world of shadows and syndicates, where your light and your choices will cut a path.
No,
You'll fight dirty.
this is trash
No, I
pile.
don't think I will.
Hardened crew that can take on any job.
Stop playing with me, bro. The lightsaber on the hunter. All right, never mind. I don't gotta be a warlock main.
It
I'm
is,
good.
it is a fully all-class weapon.
Uh,
So
I'm beating my chest. That's
What
how
the
excited
fuck?
I am. I'm beating my chest.
Is
That
that,
has
what
to-
that sound
Yeah.
was?
that I don't know if you want to say that.
Dude.
I know I say some
Dude,
really bad stuff
He's
sometimes,
hitting,
but then
dude, my voice cracked and everything. He's hitting the Kenobi pose, bro. Oh, y'all ain't ready. You are not ready. You're not ready. You guys are not prepared for how much I'm geeking out. You're not ready to see me in Gambit with the lightsaber, bro. You're not. You think you are? You think you like Star Wars like I did. You're not ready. You're not prepared. You're not ready.
And meanwhile, there are already people that are like, "Yeah, it's Star Wars. I don't give a shit."
well,
Standing up
they're
to
just
the most
wrong.
ruthless.
So
I'm getting
you
sucked
know,
out, bro's being something. All right, chill out. Hold up. I think that finger broke during that animation. Yeah, that finger's broken. You see that thumb right there? That's a little too much. That's a little too, you either got a hypermobility issue or you got some problems with that thumb, Chad.
Dog, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna need you to stop with the "I'm an animator nerd" shit right now.
Oh, say my
Just
bad,
watch
my
the
bad.
watch the damn video.
Yeah, really.
So is the heavy attack on the lightsaber you throwing the lightsaber? Hold up.
One would
It's-
assume.
More than likely, yeah.
Even in the darkest corners of this world, there's still a glimmer
I'm just
of hope.
surprised they.
All right.
let
So I
throwing
know
the
that you're getting a
isn't
lightsaber.
based-
I know you're getting a lightsaber. Surely we can change the color.
Between loyalty
Yes.
It'll be-
it is
it'll
a
be like-
fully
and purpose.
customizable.
Fully
thing.
customizable, yeah.
Than credits and contracts.
In one of the panels,
Dude, we gotta save Drifter, bro.
Not just as a player.
In the original panel
Darth
with the
Vader Cabal.
hunter with the lightsaber, John,
Mhm. Yeah.
the Titan also has one, but it is black like the dark saber.
Ooh. This might be how I win, chat. This might be finally how I win with Destiny 2.
Than credits and contracts.
Release after
that
so
Darth
many
Vader?
years.
Is that Darth Vader? That's Darth Vader Cabal, bro.
Ones that see you not just as a player, but as a
Dude.
piece on the board.
The shoulder pads really get me.
Oh, this cutscene. I will say one thing. I'll say one thing. The cutscene team has been absolutely cooking these last several seasons. Since
Well, yeah.
since what you call it?
They have
Echoes,
to.
since
The
episode Echoes. That shit was crazy good.
They have to. The original cutscene studio, or whatever, like died. So they've been. Like,
fair enough.
You have to become the one thing they never saw coming.
Yeah, wasn't it Blur that was doing their stuff for those? And they
yeah, it was.
Blur got
it
shut
was
down.
some
Yeah.
yeah, Blur got shut down. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I like the little
though-
Jedi Sentinel look. Yeah, there's the red saber. Okay.
Take off as soon as you can.
Okay, hang on. There's some Jedi and Sith. There's a Jedi Sentinel and a Sith Inquisitor just randomly in the universe. Okay, hold up. First of all, what's that ship they're in? That looks like some kind of like bum ass version of the Slave One. Okay, I can fuck with that.
That's That's the derelict.
Oh, by the way, it's not. Oh, is that the derelict without the hull on it? Hold up.
Yes, that's the derelict, dog.
Oh shit. Okay, I guess the derelict was always a bum ass version of the Slave One then. And by the way, it is the Slave One. It is not Boba Fett's ship. Shut the fuck up with that cringe Nene shit.
Shut the fuck up with that cringe Nene shit.
Take off as soon as you
All right, the Jedi Sentinel's got me kind of interested. I want to know who she is.
can.
I want to know who she's fighting. All right. You okay? December 2nd is a bit long to wait. Ashen Iron needs to be good to get me hyped for this. This is good.
It's coming out on my birthday month.
Nice. This is
Well,
good. Wait.
Now who's the real winner, John?
That's Jango Fett's ship. Okay, chill out, Rifle. You ain't got to be like that.
I think now you should look through,
Rifle.
You should look
Okay.
through the seasonal stuff, because there's a lot of things in this that I think you would enjoy.
Where do I find that? Or do I just watch the
just-
rest of this and then go look at that?
Just
Yeah, if
just
you watch the stuff with Bife's little brother, then yeah, you'll see.
All right, I'll check that out later. Let me finish watching this real quick, and then we'll go back to that. Okay, so
No, that's what I'm talking about. Bife's little brother is in the rest of the Vida,
Oh,
is in
word?
the rest of the panel talking
oh
about
shit, how about that?
the new season.
All right. Okay, so just off of my gut reaction, new Gambit content is a gigantic W. I don't know if they will put enough in there to make it like worthwhile to just be grinding that mode over and over again. I don't know if I'll be able to get that new Hoth looking map every single time I queue up Gambit. However, I like that idea. Whether it's actually Gambit or some other like spin-off mode or whatever, I really think that Destiny 2 has a very underappreciated capacity for PvE VP content. And I think that's because PvE players don't like playing PvE or PvP, and PvP players do not like to play PvE.
No.
By and large, by and large,
PvP
this is not a-
players will
this is a
play
generalization.
PvE to get the guns, but
Exactly.
if you put a PvE player in PvP for 1 second, they melt like the Nazis in fucking
And Raiders and
Last
Raiders of the Lost.
yes.
Yeah, Raiders of the Lost Ark, right? Yeah.
You tell them they have to go into Crucible for 1 second,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it's
they
like the
don't-
guy that got his hand burned. Just
Yeah. But I will say, I definitely think there's room for Destiny PvE players to, maybe just sack up a little bit, play a little PvP, shoot a Guardian once in a
No,
while, pull the trigger on a Guardian.
They
It's
already
all right.
said you can. They already said you can decide you don't want an invader.
Cringe, bro.
Yes, I know, John.
Ugh.
Oh, wait a minute. I recognize this reskin.
Bro, how you gonna say
Grenade
how you gonna let
launcher.
me be a Jedi? How you gonna let me be a Jedi and then not let me go in there? Come on, dude. Whatever. It's fine. A lot of this is promising. I'm a big fan of the skin for the that looks like a No Land Beyond skin as well. Gives you like the disintegrator rifle look from Mandalorian. You've got the X-Wing ship. Obviously, we're rocking that. The Vader stuff, the emblem. I don't know what this weird looking sparrow thing is. This is kind of like based on. I don't think this is like a Star Wars thing. This is more like a Lightfall looking thing. Could be like a hyperspace thing or something like that. I don't know.
All right.
Okay, so that looked good. That looked good. Quick review on that. If it was just that coming out like next week or whatever, I'd be super pumped. As it stands, I think that the game is seriously still in dire straits. I think that Ash and Iron better be real good. Whatever I'm about to see better be real fucking good to pull us out of this nosedive we're in.
Sorry, I love Vidocs. I got
Yeah, no, yeah, Vidoc. You guys need to stop fucking around with me and make Vidocs all the time. That's the problem. Y'all stop making Vidocs because you got scared. You guys got scared at the feedback that you were gonna get if shit wasn't cash. You guys got to keep making, dude. Vidocs get me pumped. Vidocs get me more pumped than anything else because the Vidoc is a callback to what Bungie was back in the Halo and the Marathon and the Oni days, bro. Like the Vidoc, dude. The Halo 3 Vidocs. Oh my god. The Halo 2 Vidocs. The insights you got into development, like the psychology of what they're doing in those. Go back and watch them if you haven't. They're on Bungie's channel. Go back and watch them. They're cash. They are absolute gems of gaming history. You should watch them if you haven't, Chad.
Let's get the show on the road. So pre-orders.
Sean going Palpatine? Yes, the Jedi.
Standard edition start right now. And we actually have some added bonuses. Even if you pre-ordered the, what do we got? Year of Prophecy edition, we have 2 additional cosmetics that are going live today with the patch. The Starside introduction emblem, and a new exotic ship, which we call the Renegade Leader. You're going to see it on the screen right now, and I'm going to ask a silly question. What are we looking at?
I mean, I think we're kind of looking at something that looks like an X-Wing here a little bit, maybe a little red leader action. So, I mean, this is one of our homages, right? That's the team had a lot of fun with. So we wanted to build like an iconic ship, Dylan, that kicked off the road to Renegades here over the next few months. And what's cool about this is you're actually going to see your ship, whatever ship you have equipped, that's going to be flying by when you deploy your Renegade abilities.
I thought the dungeon
Whoa,
stuff.
Whoa. I didn't process anything that they just said. I was too shocked by seeing the X-Wing flying over Earth. Dude, hold up.
Screen right now, and I'm going to ask a silly question. What are we looking at?
I mean, I think we're kind of looking at something that looks like an X-Wing. Here,
Yeah.
Maybe a little.
There's a little astromech droid in there. What do I got?
Right. That's the team had a lot of fun with.
Astro Shank.
Yeah, it's a little Astro Shank. Look at that.
Build like an iconic ship, Dylan. That
looks like R4.
Road to Renegades here over the next few months. And what's cool about this is you're actually going to see your ship, whatever ship you have equipped.
R4.5.
When you deploy your Renegade abilities in the Lawless Frontier, and also.
Oh, that's cool. So the Renegade stuffs are airstrikes from your ship. Okay. I know it's not coming in Renegades, but listen to me, Bungie. If anybody's watching, if anybody sees this in passing, guys need to stop playing games and give us ship combat. I know it would be a big feature to add to the game. I know it would take a long time to model out weapons and animation and physics for all the ships in the game. There's thousands of them at this point now. It's like 1,100 or some crazy number. And it's not that high. It's probably like 500. But you guys need to stop playing around and give me ship combat. Stop edging us. All right? If our ship is going to do this, it's not that far of a leap of logic to give us ship combat. Give it to us.
You're going to be using your ship to go between different areas within the Plaguelands here in the Reclaim activity that's launching today as well.
Awesome. So with pre-orders talked about, let's dive into the Vidoc. Robbie, where are we starting?
Yeah, so I think it's like probably best. There's so much like to do a really kind of quick overview of what we looked at here. So Renegades thrust you and your crew into the heart of a Lawless Frontier that's emerged around Mars, Europa, and Venus. All
sinful.
Those places. And you're trying to keep up with Drifter, ultimately, who's chasing startling visions of calamity and rumors of a powerful.
Stop playing with me. They want me to be a Warlock main so fucking bad. It's not even funny, Chad. Look at this poster, dude. I get this as a wallpaper. This is actually really hard. Got the little speeder bike over there. The hull trying to fly away from whatever these guys are, the Cabal dropships. I'm holding a ghost. Is that the Sith guy holding a ghost in his hand?
Oh, the poster?
Stop playing with me, dude. I like that the this little outpost has the architecture of Star Wars as well too. It's got like the little Mos Eisley style Tatooine look. This is crazy. This shit is wild. This is hard. The game could be in the pits, triple digit player counts on all platforms. I couldn't care less. This shit is hard. Objectively. That's hard. Now, whether or not the game is good, another story. But that goes hard. Art team knocked it out of the park.
New Cabal faction that's rising, the Baron Imperium. That Imperium's installed themselves as top dog in the criminal underworld, and Drifter's convinced that the Nine is involved with the Imperium's rapid growth. It wouldn't be the first time the Nine have meddled in the background and done some crazy things with Cabal-related enemies. Anyway, so to deal with the Imperium, you're going to take on the role of a renegade. As a Guardian, you're going to smuggle, sabotage, bounty hunt your way to the top of the lawless frontier, and that means you're going to be working with the shady syndicates to build your influence within Tharsis. But ultimately, like, this is for the right reason. You're being the bad guy to do the right thing because you can't really ignore this prophecy of extinction that showed up at the end of Edge of Fate. Yeah.
So, I mean, you mentioned Drifter. We have a pretty stellar cast here, and there was a new character that we showed off in there.
Yeah, we showed one of our new characters.
1 sec, dearest. 1 second, chat.
Dune collab with Bungie.
I'm just kind of just watching this slack jawed. I'm really impressed by the artwork. Give me like 5 seconds.
Three, two.
Hey, Spicy.
I tried.
Guys, help. My wife is trying to paint me.
I'm sorry?
What?
Is she trying to fill in your spots, John?
She thinks that if she paints me with, what is that, hydrogen peroxide? Is that what that is right now?
I'm just painting.
Oh. If she paints me with different colors, she thinks my skin will change. She's testing a hypothesis right now. Yes, like one of
trying to fill in your spots. I was joking.
No. She's trying to make.
I was joking.
She's trying to make new ones. It's way worse.
She's trying to make new ones.
Sweetie, you realize I'm like working right now, right? Like
it's like a tattoo without the tattooing.
So she's trying to fight back against.
Why is it so cold?
Wait. Wasn't
think
that
that's
the
socially acceptable? I'm not playing anything. I'm trying to watch the trailer for the game I want to play.
What game is it?
It's Destiny. They're doing a Star Wars season.
Plot point somewhere where they like stole some guy's color in a movie?
What planets are they going to?
It's Mars and stuff like that, but there's like a lightsaber and Jedi and a Sith.
Yeah, we don't get to leave the solar
like weird
system.
dark...
Are you crazy?
Star Wars planets?
What was that?
We literally just left
Star Wars planets?
I sure hope so, but
no, we didn't. Kepler's.
I'd be down to
They're
check
like
out
our
Tatooine.
Keplers in the solar system.
Okay, life.
Anyway. Hey, honey, you realize I'm working? To which I swear she said, "You bother me while I work." I don't bother you.
Yes, you do.
Bother's a little
John,
strong of a word, sweetie.
I might not be married, but I know you're not going to win this fight.
I might not be married, but I know you're not gonna win this fight is crazy, by the way. All right, let me just keep reacting. I'm just gonna pretend like I don't feel the paintbrush.
Thanks for the follow, Spicy.
Or this prophecy of extinction that showed up.
Dude, I was standing in this guy's face for like a minute for him to do the diffuse thing, and he was just refusing to, till I fucking shouted at him.
Actually, and they've been tasked with
I hate people.
of dredging activity across the lawless frontier, and they've also been tasked
Wait,
with
what?
down reports of the Praxis Order. Actually,
Oh, so this is a Pratic warlock? That's not a Jedi? No, I don't believe that. I don't buy that for a second.
Would they literally call it a Jedi, John? Come on.
And they've also been tasked with keeping an eye on Drifter because
The Praxis Order is basically just the Jedi Order under a different name.
Lately.
Yeah.
This is all being done in defiance of the Vanguard. So this Praxis
People
Order-
are already fawning over her too, by the way.
Well, I bet.
I don't like the armor plates on her cheeks. That's like the only thing I don't like about her design.
We've got a bunch of new villains too, alongside the criminal syndicates and their bosses. We just don't want to spoil too much right now. We're going to have more on the story closer to launch.
All right. So we've got smuggling, sabotage.
Is that a? Oh yeah, because it's the biker gang. So those guys are going to be working with us in some context. That's interesting.
Sabotaging, bounty hunting, wearing clothes, doing crime.
It's important.
Let's talk about the gameplay.
Yeah, so being an individual means crimes and clothes. We've established that. Yeah. Going forward.
Man, these screenshots are crazy good. Holy crap. They like promote the capture team or something. Damn, these guys are going crazy with it.
So one thing to like make sure
Pete
is clear here,
Parsons
like in the
is gone,
campaign
so
that
there's no
has a
strangle
bunch
on the
of story
budget.
missions,
All right, she's
Yeah.
left, Chad. I can lock the door.
it's going to introduce you to.
I'm just waiting
also
for.
the
I
jobs
heard
you'll be
that.
taking, in addition to those story missions within the Lawless Frontier. So you'll be kind of climbing the ranks of the criminal underworld here because the syndicates are not going to trust you out the gate. You kind of have to garner influence with them before they're going to help you out in dealing with the Imperium. And so then at the conclusion of the campaign, once that Imperium's chokehold is kind of loosened on Tharsis and the Lawless Frontier, you unintentionally kick off a turf war between the three syndicates, because now they're all vying for power because you've kind of toppled the top dog of their power hierarchy.
Yeah. And so let's talk about this. In December, the Lawless Frontier is coming. It's not just like a concept. It's an activity.
Yeah, and I know we're showing something on screen right now that like is like when you go through this like daily ritual of dealing with contested territory, you'll be able to like target.
Anyways, I gotta go
and kind of like take down in that
get
moment.
something to
But
eat here before my
ultimately,
next
the Lawless
class.
Frontier is a new activity where you'll be carrying
So
out
you'll have
a
a
variety of those missions, those smuggle,
Later, Hammer.
sabotaging. I think you kind of can tell what they're going to be all about.
Yes, we want, whether we wanted it or not, we
and this is
stumbled
you
into a
starting
turf
with
war
against the
with the
syndicates.
Cabal.
So
I
it's
can't talk.
fast, it's tactical,
Had
and
to-
it's going to
yeah.
throw a ton of enemies and a variety of objectives within each of these jobs at your fire team in new locations across.
Blah, 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 blah.
This is all about big, chaotic co-op action within the Lawless Frontier. Yeah.
Cool. And then when you're working with the syndicates, like, I expect to be paid when I take on a job. Like,
Sure.
what are they going to be giving us?
Every criminal does.
Yeah,
right. You know what I mean? So, well, like one thing just to like talk about at the top, because Tom and I are really excited about this.
I expect to be paid when I take on a job is crazy, by the way.
On your head for like 8 years now, something like that. And so with one of our renegade abilities, we kind of get to turn the table on the Cabal and drop one on them. It also supplies you some ammo and stuff too, some nice convenience there. But the campaign ultimately like introduce you to a number of these abilities. In the turf war, you'll actually choose which syndicates you want to pledge to in order to unlock more abilities.
I have half of mine just to not defuse that guy anymore since he didn't help me last time.
And weekly shipments coming into Tharsis as well that you get to take advantage of. And so one thing I want to note too is that all of these renegade abilities that we're talking about in the Vidoc, they're purely additive to your subclass abilities. The renegade abilities do not override any of your other guardian abilities. So like your super, your melee, your grenade, that's all at your disposal on top of these renegade abilities. We really wanted to lean into the idea of this fantasy of you working with your crew and the various roles you could play within the Lawless Frontiers of all these different type of jobs that you're going to be doing.
Okay, okay.
And then I want to give a shout out to James Sy. He's frankly one of the biggest Star Wars nerds I've ever met in my life. But he was talking about the blaster and that feel the first time he shot it. Like, let's talk about him.
Yeah, I love that blaster, and because like my personal joke is it's like Forerunner at home. It's kind of like a legendary version of that exotic, and it just feels fucking incredible. Oh, sorry. It feels
I'm sure
incredible.
DMG gets a decent salary.
Oh,
100%.
100%.
Weapon incredible. Oh, sorry. It feels incredible. Excuse me. It's kind of like a legendary version of that exotic, and it just feels fucking incredible. Oh, sorry. It feels incredible. Excuse me.
He said fuck. That's what it
he
feels
actually
like.
did?
Yeah.
Home. It's kind of like a legendary version of that exotic, and it just feels fucking incredible. Oh, sorry.
Oh.
It feels incredible. Excuse me. For kids at home. So we're
Oops.
gonna have a weapons deep dive close to.
Oh, he's not going to be on the next Vidoc. No, I'm just kidding.
More we talk about in the next few months. But what we can say about blasters right now is they're new, powerful weapons in your arsenal, and they actually draw ammo.
Oh, wait. It's a new weapon archetype?
The blaster?
Hold on. I didn't even think about that. Hold on.
Straight from your reserves, Dylan. Weapons.
I didn't even think about that because blasters use heat. Oh my goodness.
No,
we
they-
might be back.
I mean,
New weapon
they
type.
use. That's the thing that confused me a little bit because they use gas to make the laser beam. So it's like, wouldn't it just be gas cartridges? But I mean, this is cool too.
They draw well. Either way, they would draw straight from reserves. In the case of our setup. Oh, that's so good. Oh, no reload on the gun. I didn't even think that they would think about that. Cause oh my god, I didn't even think they would consider that. Oh, that's good, Chad. That's good. All right. All right.
Arsenal,
All right.
and
You've got my
they
attention
actually
now.
Draw ammo straight from your reserves, Dylan.
Cool.
And so the mechanic of this is basically heating up the gun and then venting it out. So no reloading technically, but since you have to like charge up heat and you have to think about overheating, it's a whole mechanic and has its own special reload associated with it. And so it's going to be all about finding like the rhythm of pace and battle.
I guess that makes sense though, because we had the what's the name? Third iteration is like the first prototype of that. Because it technically doesn't use a reload cartridge either. It's heat based, so you vent some heat and can get a couple shots back quickly.
Yep.
But you
Inventing it. It's really fun to play around with, and the team is really honing in on something like that feels really special and new. It's cool.
That'll be fun.
So we're not going to go too deep on campaign because spoilers. We want to let players discover that.
Yeah.
We've talked about the Lawless Frontier, but one of the components is invasion.
Also, the Vex
so
themed skimmer has its own sound now.
Talking about. And the syndicates are like reaching out to you, and they're giving you contracts to play Hitman against other Guardian crews. So it's 1 versus 3. It's you versus a Guardian crew on the Lawless Frontier. And like we said in the Vidoc, Invasion is 100% contracts to play Hitman against other Guardian crews. So it's 1 versus 3. It's you.
Ain't no goddamn way. They just said I get to go 1v3 versus Guardians. Hold up.
Contracts to play Hitman against other
Ooh, okay.
That's the thing where they let the PvE babies decide if they want it or not.
Oh, they're gonna get this work one way or another. I'll find a way.
For both the invaders and the defending fire team crew. But don't worry, because all of the difficulty
is
always an option that is available to you if you want to engage in invasion. Yeah, we want to make sure that, because like even though some people love that PvE chocolate mixing with that PvP peanut butter, we wanted to make sure that if you didn't want to do that, there's
Dark Souls Invasions, hell yeah.
To do something else within the Lawless Frontier.
And then if you do opt in though, there's more rewards or incentive, right?
I mean, yeah, you're like asking, you're basically saying, hey, fire team, I'm open to having another Guardian come and wreck shop and mess my day up, right? And so you're taking a higher risk, so therefore there's a chance of higher reward depending on how you handle that, right?
Cool. Yeah, I mean, so that covers gameplay effectively. We do have a dungeon. We showed a little tease, but again, no spoilers. We'll let you discover that on day one. Let's talk about the last thing that players may have seen, or the first thing, honestly. We saw chat blown up. Let's talk about the saber.
Right. So, yeah, this is Destiny's homage, right? It's our love letter to the Star Wars lightsaber. And we're calling it the Praxic Blade.
Praxic Blade?
Again,
okay.
A whole lot more closer to launch. I'm really sorry. I feel like a parrot right now just saying the same thing. But what I can say is that the Praxic Blade is going to be highly customizable in both gameplay and visuals. And so there's going to be a ton of parts and components that you'll be chasing and discovering throughout the Lawless Frontier, within the Turf War, within the dungeon itself. And this is all about kind of making the Praxic Blade your own. And you saw it in the Vidoc, but the blade really does feel truly exotic right now. You can do things with it that no other weapon can do in Destiny, and I really can't wait till players get their hands on it here. With it, that
let me go back. I didn't quite process it.
It's going to be highly customizable in both gameplay and visuals, and so there's going to be a ton of parts and components that you'll be chasing and discovering throughout the Lawless Frontier, within the Turf War, within the dungeon.
God, it looks so cool.
Kind of making the
Please let the rest of the expansion be good, dude. Please, bro.
Really does feel truly
dude, it's I have faith that it's going to be, because Disney won't let them fuck it up.
Yeah, that's true.
Awesome. Yeah. Well,
like
that's it for Renegades.
They have enough trouble with their Star Wars stuff as it is.
Our next section,
they're not gonna let another company, you know.
Where did my captions go?
And then after that, we'll be talking about Ash and Iron with another cast of devs to talk about a bunch of cool stuff. So, ultimately, we have quite a lot coming over the next few months. We're going to be talking about a bunch of high-level goals, objectives, some of our philosophy. We do not have a roadmap today, but we will have a roadmap in the next few weeks outlining our road to Renegades, which I've been calling it selfishly. So we'll figure out a fancier name for it at some point, but let's dive in. I think the first thing that I want to talk about here, let me get this up. I mean, ultimately, this feels like we're having a mini community summit on stream. But let's talk about rewards. Let's talk about the portal. Let's talk about power. Let's talk about the climb and the feedback that we've been seeing.
Yeah, so to do a little bit more table setting and framing here, like we said at the top of the stream,
of course, if we don't res someone in, 0.3 seconds, they're gonna...
And
Just fucking leave too, apparently.
Is this coming in Renegades or coming next season? I guess it's Renegades because that's the Renegade logo.
A little bit of it is going to come from Nash and Iron, a lot more in Renegades, and then even more in the future. And so coming back to the power climb, we want it to be faster. We want it to have improved rewards, and we really want.
We don't talk about what Disney did to those new movies. Hear you? That didn't happen. There's 6 Star Wars movies, and then various associated media.
Just like there's only one Pacific Rim.
Making sure that they both feel like great sources of seasonal power. We know with the Edge of Fate, after you completed the campaign on Kepler, that there's a bunch of cool stuff to do and some rewards to get, but it didn't fit into the seasonal power game, right? It didn't feel like it was a viable path. And so these big chaotic fire team based jobs that we've built and all that variety we're pouring into it is going to be this engine to climb seasonal power. If you're just loving that activity, you're going to be able to spend an enormous amount of time there.
Yeah, and you touched on aspirational content. So when we look at it, you're doing the power climb, but you're looking at the end game, and our raids and dungeons are a part of that.
Yes, they are. So we are making sure here, there's 2 approaches we're taking and a bunch of work that's going to come out of it. So our focus initially here is going to be on the new raid and dungeon content in this conversation. So that is Desert Perpetual, the Epic Raid here in a couple weeks, and then the dungeon releasing with Ash and Iron. And so we want to make sure that those are more dependable sources of power, both from weekly challenges, some of which that are going to happen in Ash and Iron, but then also we're going to be looking at the power drops that come when you're completing encounters and looking to see if we can adjust those and juice them up a little bit. The other big area, because what we're talking about when we say aspiration is like in-game. You're doing an in-game thing. I should be rewarded for that. So with the launch
Thanks
of
for the follow,
Epic Raid,
Ghost.
so the Desert Perpetual and Epic Raid, and then the dungeon afterwards, we're going to make all drops, the base drops you earn in that content, tier 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a little bit better.
To, like,
Tier 3, yeah. I mean, I can get tier. Like my problem is I get tier 3s from doing portal activities at the power I'm at now. I can get tier 4s. I can even get tier 5s during an event. And I don't like the idea. Honestly, just make the raid drop tier 4 with a high chance to drop tier 5.
Yeah.
Like just enough. Like enough. Nobody is going to play the raid so much that they're going to run out of stuff to do in it. You're not making the guns craftable anymore for some insane reason that I cannot parse. Just give me tier 4 guns. Because at the very least, I'll have a chance to get what I want from a single clear. You know, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, they're like afraid to make the game good with that kind of stuff. Tier 3, yeah, make it drop tier 4 with a chance at tier 5. It's the raid, bro. It's the raid. Maybe dungeons could be tier 3 with a chance for tier 4 and 5, but it's the raid. Like, come on. You're not gonna make it craftable. At least
down.
It should be handing out. It should just be handing out loot, especially the armor. Especially now, I will say, giving me a reason to grind feed raids like 3 feet and up for higher tier. I can see there being some room for that, but just like come on, dude, come on.
I didn't feel like endgame loot, so we're making this tier 3 is the.
I love Andor, but it's only like that. Yeah, Andor's the only good thing they ever did with Disney Star Wars. Literally the only good thing.
Mandalorian wasn't bad.
Oh, Mando season 1 was good too. I'm sorry, I forget that was also under. It felt so much different from all the other garbage we got from Disney that I forget that was them. So credit where it's due. Mando season 1 and Andor seasons 1 and 2, really, really, really good TV. Go watch those.
The baseline, but then you can build up to tier 4 and tier 5 as you add more challenge, add more difficulty.
Yeah, and I think we hit on it, but I just want to make sure.
Okay, so they did just say you can build up to tier 4 and tier 5 with feats by adding difficulty. I'm fine with that. I did 3 feet raid in a pickup group in the Destiny creator Discord without even realizing I was doing 3 feet. It's not that hard. 5 feet I have not done yet, so maybe that's significantly harder, but I've done 3, and we did 3 so quickly that I forgot it was 3. So it's not that bad. That's fine. And I like that. I like that the hardest thing in the game gives you the best gear. That is absolutely how it should work. That is how it should have worked for the entirety of all of the history of every MMO that has ever come out. And anytime a developer doesn't do that, it's a bad game.
We talked about improved rewards right around some of the newer content that is coming. This effort, though, is also being applied across the portal itself. And so Dylan, I know you and I've talked about it a bunch. You know, we talked about solo ops, right? You mentioned Caldera.
Yeah, let's talk about variety in the
Yeah.
portal and more reasons or more ways to play.
Yeah, exactly. And part of that, right? Part of that theory right here is just like that thinking is we just have to improve the rewards, right? And so a lot of what we're doing is going to be about bringing the baseline of the reward experience with Renegades up to that, closer to that solo ops experience, and also really incentivize playing in fire teams more because hey, we know Destiny's feeling lonely right now if all you do is spend time in the mines, right? And so we want to do a much, we know we need to do a much better job at that. The other,
just to go into that example, like we're talking about Caldera, it's a solo op activity, and players feel it is the most viable path to power. So a social game like Destiny, it is a problem where you feel like you should be playing alone for all the reasons. It's like, hey, sorry friends, you want to play raid, you want to play something else? Sorry, I'm going to go into Caldera and play alone.
Yeah,
we want to.
Yes. Oh my God. Why did it take you 4 months to get this? Oh my God, I'm gonna cry.
What?
Why would I want to sit in the Caldera solo mines? My boys are on. They're all playing. Let's get the gang together for raid. Nah, sorry, John. My bad, bro. I gotta go do creation, K1 logistics, Caldera. It's arms day. I need that +3. Kill me, bro. Oh my God, what were they thinking? Genuinely infuriating. Genuinely, like, insane. We made the MMO so that you have to play alone to get rewards. Actually, like, I wanted to.
Mines, please.
I am so glad I never did that shit that hard. I got up to 350. I stopped that dumb cringe nay bullshit. Oh, goodness. So cringe, dude. The taste it leaves in my mouth. Disgusting.
Disgusted.
Rest in peace, Caldera. Never should have existed that way to begin with. Like, again, like, why on
They
earth?
shouldn't have made it the most efficient way.
They made the raid fun and then said, don't play it. Insane. Actually, like, how do you not understand game psychology after 11 years to know? I'm sorry, I'm ragging on them. They're changing it. They're fixing it. It's better. It should not have taken this long. I'm sorry. This is a change you see in the first week in any sensible developer's studio. Like, what's our engagement look like for the first week? Well, sir, everyone's beaten the game. They've beaten the campaign, and now they're all sitting in solo ops. What? Well, we added a new raid. Like, it's coming out this weekend. They're not going to get ready? No. The best way to power up is solo ops. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. They fixed it.
So we want to do a much. We know we need to do a much better job at that. The other,
just to go into that example, like we're talking about Caldera, it's a solo op activity, and players feel it is the most viable path to power. So a social game like Destiny, it is a problem where you feel like you should be playing alone for all the reasons. It's like, hey, sorry friends, you want to play raid, you want to play something else? Sorry, I'm going to go into Caldera and play alone. Yeah, we want to address that. We want to make sure Destiny is social, fun to play with friends, while still maintaining, hey, as a solo player, you can absolutely hop in, but we aren't going to make you feel worse. So, example there too, we said, hey, we're going to tone down Caldera and solo ops. We're actually reverting that. We had announced it. We're taking that back. And as you said, that's the new benchmark. We're going to raise things up to feel like Caldera and feel rewarding like solo ops.
Yeah, and we've already talked about that. We're going to do some of that in Ash and Iron. One of the other things we're looking at doing in Ash and Iron right now is taking our bonus engrams and having them just more consistently award power deeper into the climb and adjusting that. We're also, this is a good segue, I think, kind of into our next area where we can talk more about reworks we're going to be doing within the game and some changes we're making. So the other thing we're going to be doing with bonus engrams when Renegades launches is they're going to feed more into a weekly ritual. You know, a thing that you know when it launches, there's a bunch of stuff to do that's going to accelerate you into power climb.
Yeah, I mean, let's talk about the effectively weekly reset curated activities from Bungie, so you have a moment each week of, let's hop into raid night, let's do Grandmasters, things like that.
Yeah, so the thing you're speaking to, Dylan, the thing we talk about a lot is like, yeah, clan night.
Thank
raid,
God.
Right? We got to get that feeling of.
Okay. They said the word. I let them talk for a minute. I'm going to talk now. Sorry, that sounded really arrogant. I did not mean it like that.
Just a little.
Clan night. That means they know that the word clan is still in the game. They know that that little tag underneath your guardian name is not just like some relic of a thing that is no longer in the game. Give me clan features. Right now is the perfect time. Give me clan features. Give me bounties that are not cringe. Give me a progression system that unlocks actual perks in the clan. Give me something to work with so that I can feel not bad about having 75 people in the clan and nothing to do with them with it. Please, Bungie.
Hey, I log in on Tuesday and there's just like a bunch of stuff to look forward to. And so a few ways we're going to do that is one with a new system that we're calling Vanguard orders that comes out in Renegades. So Vanguard orders.
Yeah, exactly. Give me a base. Give me a base to build.
System where you're going to be, and we should have a mock-up on screen right now. It looks like our monitor isn't showing the exact right thing, just our place in the studio, so I'm just going to assume it's working. And so within these Vanguard orders, you're going to have all these different objectives that you can do, and you don't have to pick these up like bounties, right? These are things that will just be automatically granted to you when you log into the portal, and then what's really cool about
Hold up. That looks suspiciously like something that could be okay.
These is that
Let's see.
Pull some of that like Destiny 1 bounty vibe, where as you complete an order on the left-hand side of the screen of this mock-up here,
Calling it a rewards pass, but still calling it the seasonal title and seasonal objectives. Very funny. Seasonal hub.
You can roll on higher tier orders, like a legendary order that will give you consistent rewards, or an exotic tier order that can give you exotic tier rewards. And so this is all about just creating a bunch more like little moments of variety within the portal and these different little objectives that you can do. We already touched on bonus engrams a little bit and how we're going to be reworking those even more with Renegades launches to feed into that idea.
Weekly ritual and portal activity, Vanguard orders, bonus engrams, conquest rewards, legacy raids, and dungeons. That's good. I'm glad those are coming back to the fray.
Of like, look at all these things.
And more ... Okay. I'm going to tell you right now, you guys got to stop doing this. This drip feed bullshit is not going to work when the game is like this. The player base is being pulled in 20 different directions by every game that's coming out. You got Silksong, Destiny Rising, Battlefield's coming out soon, and a bunch of other stuff that is absolutely going to pull at your core player base. Now is not the time to be going, and more wink, 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 nudge, nudge. We got a little secret plan. Kids, stay tuned. Nobody's going to stay tuned. That's not how it works anymore. You guys are not the only fish in the pond. All right? And there's some big ass fucking fish coming up in September with Battlefield, bro. Like, that's a big fucking fish, dude. Borderlands. Dude, I didn't even think about Borderlands. I don't play it, but like there are going to be people that play Destiny and play Borderlands and are going to pick one or the other. I'm telling you that right now.
I mean,
so like, now is not the time for and more. Now is the time for here's what and more is. Get hype. Whatever. I don't like that. That just set me off a little bit. Like so far, I would rate this presentation a solid 7. Like, I'm very excited for Renegades, but I understand that I have a hard bias towards Star Wars stuff, so I have to kind of pull myself back a little. It's not a 10, it's not an 11. I just gotta chill. But I see him in the post Shinji's dad was doing with the glasses. I do that a lot actually in real life. I do the Gendo, like hands on my face, kind of like looking forward type pose. There is potential here, but this is not there's good changes coming here. This is not an and more season though. This is a here's what more is. Jump Space comes out in 10 days. I'm really stoked for that. I don't know what that is, but I'll have to give that a shot. New Daemon X Machina is really good. There you go. There's all kinds of games that are gonna pull at people that I know are in here who play Destiny, and this is like my sample size is tiny comparatively. But like we got, a dozen or so people in here that are already talking about all the other stuff they want to play. You guys cannot be doing and more right now. You guys got to show us. Show us.
On my power climb, and that's much easier and clear for players to understand.
No more of and more. Like it's been 11 years of and more. Show me the money.
That we've been getting a ton of feedback on, and we're going to be making changes to is the weekly conquests, basically. So right now we have the concept of the conquest as a milestone on your seasonal power journey, and it gives you like a massive, like big dump of rewards. We are going to be making those we're going to be making it repeatable, but then there's going to be a weekly reward for them. There's no way for us, honestly, to balance the crazy amount of rewards you get from the milestones, but we're going to make sure we incentivize them and create a weekly version is.
And we actually have a change going live today to make conquests repeatable, but the rewards component is what we need to focus on for a future update.
Yeah, and Dylan, you and I were talking about this a bunch over the last couple of days. Is like we want to get back to that. Like we want to get conquest closer to that GM feeling, to that Grandmaster Nightfall feeling of the past, and that's kind of like our little North Star for that.
Yep.
The other big thing too that we've been listening to feedback on, and we're moving really fast on right now, is getting weekly legacy raid and dungeon content as like a tunnel from.
Yeah, you can throw me a link in trade chat, Silver. It won't let you post it in the stream chat, but you can throw it to me in Discord.
Reasons to play this content, to do like weekly challenges and earn powerful rewards from them. Again, we want
stuff.
Weekly reset.
And again, like, I have a hard time being like, wow, that's a great change, when these are things that should be in the game like at all times. This is not something that you should be advertising as like a bullet point of like, oh, this is in the game now, guys, get excited. No, this is how it should have been for years. Years, not days, not months, not weeks, not one season. This is how it should be, period. I can't stress this enough. I am excited for Renegades, but nothing about Ash and Iron so far has shown me that I should be excited for Ash and Iron, because it's all just, oh, we're walking back to where we should have been. We fucked up the game and now we're walking it back. We fucked up the game and now it's one step forward and 3 steps back. And you guys have got to stop doing that. I'm sorry. Like, you cannot tell me, okay, guys, you will get a reward for playing the content, and then tell me that that's a change I need to get excited for. I need to buy an expansion for. Now, I understand that, yeah, you can't back out of Poland, Hitler. We saw what you did. I got to work on my Skeletor voice. It's been a while since I've done Skeletor. But the thing is, right? This will be a change to the systems of the games that comes for free when Ash and Iron drops. But players are not going to think about it that way. Their mentality is going to be, as it has always been. Oh, my Discord crashed. Are we back?
Just, you've been in here.
Okay. It like flickered, whatever. My mentality, your mentality as a player is going to be, I have to buy this expansion for the game to be good. And that is the way that people have thought about it since Destiny 1 Dark Below. Like, the game came out, vanilla Destiny 1, the game was mid to good, 6 to 7, or 5 to 7 rather, on my scale. Everybody was like, oh, Dark Below's coming, there's new content, it'll be great. And it was okay, it was all right. And then House of Wolves is all right. Sorry, I got that in backwards, didn't I? It was House of Wolves, then Dark Below, and then Taken King, right? Am I right? I think I'm right. And Taken King was
Something
really
like
good.
that.
Yeah. It was House of Wolves first. You guys can't do that, though. You guys can't be like, because it creates the mentality. Was I right? It was Dark Below then House of Wolves? My brain is like soup right now. Hang on. Dark Below, House of Wolves. Okay, yeah, I was right the first time. I gotta trust my instincts more on that kind of stuff. It's been so long since I played this stuff, I can't remember it straight, but my brain does. You know what I mean? Anyway. You can't launch the game bad with things that should, like, systems changes do not get people excited. They don't. They just go, okay, you fixed the game. It's not fucked anymore. So you have to do more to create the mentality that the expansion is worth buying than we are walking back the game to the place it never should have left. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying, chat? Like, that's not enough. Let's see what else they got, though. Oh, that's the wrong button.
We want you to
we go.
Clearly know when you log in. Here's a bunch of stuff to look forward to play with.
Cool. That's cool. That's cool. Show me what else you got.
The reason I have to set expectations, though, is like we hear the feedback about wanting the gear reprised from raids and dungeons. Dylan, if we could just like flip a switch and make that happen, I think we'd be more than happy to do that. But it's just not that simple. There's a bunch of work that goes into actually creating the new gear and the gear tiers. And so we are going to be looking to make the reward experience of Legacy and Raid Dungeons better as time goes on. Our first focus is making it fit into that weekly reset and into that power climb.
Yeah. And we have our first step today with Dungeon Lairs. In the portal, there are going to be 3 encounters coming from Legacy Dungeon content. You can get power bumps from those. You can get portal gear from those, but we hear the feedback on general rewards.
Yes.
So,
yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, we're gonna be looking to add more to this, like what this weekly ritual feels like. These are the areas we are targeting initially here for Renegades.
All right. So let's move on to our final two subjects. Really are centered around sandbox.
Yeah.
First of which is going to be build crafting, and then the second is around just our general approach to balance. So we have another list here of, honestly, we've been getting a ton of feedback around featured gear. We've been getting feedback.
All right, more of the same here. Upcoming and super and subclass buffs. Cool, whatever. Pause non-critical nerfs and balance changes. I don't know what that means. Want to know what they added to Halo today? Oh, boy. Give me the sauce, Nick. More vault space and improved sorting and filtering. Okay, that one's a little exciting, but once again, why have I waited 11 years for this? Why? Sunset featured gear score bonus. I don't know what that means. Enhanced legendary weapon tiers in Shadow and Order, whatever. Exotic weapons and armor are featured gear. Like that, again, all of these are like whatever changes. The only thing that's mildly interesting is the vault space thing, and that's only because it should not be this way to begin with. Like if I've like, I don't understand how they added the collections tab and didn't understand that that's what it should be. It should just be the collections tab, and whatever roles from collections I have unlocked, I can pull. You see what I'm saying? Like the whole system, the way it is thought about right. No sprint, no climber, BR start, right? Man, dude, that really makes me think. That's crazy. If only, oh, that just made me depressed, man. What do you mean? It's been, what, 6 years, 5 years since Infinite launched? And they just now put that in? Whatever.
Around like legendary weapon tiering. What are we changing?
Yeah, so this whole space is about
All right.
expanding build crafting.
Yeah, like this is a whole bunch of whatever changes, chat. And I'm sorry I keep pausing, but it's like I can't stress enough. I genuinely cannot stress enough that for features and systems on a game like this, it is not enough to say, okay, guys, now you can finally sort your vault in a way that is useful in the game. That's not good enough. I'm sorry. It's just not. Let's keep going, though.
We hear y'all. Like, we hear that featured gear is far too restrictive for how.
What was the collections change? Oh, my idea for the collections change was just make it so that I could pull any roll that I've already earned or rolled onto my character on my account from collections. So, for example, if I get a god roll and I don't have space in my vault and I want to get rid of it, I just get rid of it. And then I can pull it later. Enhanced legendary weapon tiers is cool. Yeah, it's whatever. That's a nice idea.
The big changes we're making is all.
Yeah, I really like
that. I don't understand what in their brain is like, we cannot let you pull gear that you have already earned in the MMO. Like, I don't get it. I do not have this problem in World of Warcraft. I do not have this problem in any other MMO. I guess WoW has a little bit of an issue with like bank space, but like you have guild bank, you have bank alts, you have all kinds of ways to manage your inventory that do not like ruin your day. And you have a search bar. It's like come on.
Weapons.
This is 101 stuff.
Featured gear starting in Renegades. So the class items, your prismatic builds, they're back on the table.
WoW isn't a looter game. Yeah. You're not. And let's be clear. If you get the drop in WoW, you're done. Like the stats are static in WoW, more or less. Like there's some variation in the newer stuff, but like if you ran Molten Core, if you ran Ice Crown Citadel, you got the axes to drop. That was it. You were done. And they took up one inventory slot, and they could be used on basically all the time they could be used on that character. Forever. And you could transmog with them, etc., etc. You didn't need 4 different axes to figure out which one was the best or get the god roll. You just got the axe, and that was it. If you got the tier set, you bought the tier set from the vendor because you grinded enough like currency in the mode, like you were doing. Let's say you were doing Battlegrounds, you got the PvP tier. You got the new tier set, you're done. That's it. But for whatever reason, I realized I just breathed super heavy into the mic. I apologize for that. At worst, you needed like 3 sets of gear. Yeah, that's 30 slots. And then you have your weapons, right? Like whatever. But I don't. This is like, again, 101 dev stuff that should have been done 5 years ago or further back. This should have been fully solved in Destiny 1, but it's fine. It was a PS3 game. It was a different time.
Table, you don't have to worry about it anymore. You're not having to think about what exotic you put on. It's all about what build you want to craft, right? The other thing that we've been listening to a lot when it comes to the gear chase is like, hey,
Okay, see, but that's not true though. That's not what you're saying is not true. The exotic weapons and armor are all featured gear now, which kind of makes featured gear look fucking stupid, but that's another issue. But that doesn't matter if I don't have a slot of featured gear in my other armor pieces. You understand? So like if I want to wear a chest piece, but the only featured gear I have is in the chest slot, and I want to wear an exotic chest piece, I can't wear that exotic chest piece because I need that featured gear slot. You see what I'm saying, Lutch? Like it's still possible to create a situation where you're missing featured gear and you can't do avant-garde. Yeah. So like let's say I don't have I have an exotic leg, but I don't have any other featured gear in the leg slot, but I do have a featured gear chest piece that's legendary. That means now I have to wear the exotic legs because I'm still getting pigeonholed by the featured gear system. I'm just getting pigeonholed from the back end by the legendary armor that I don't have. Now, I understand they probably think that by the time this change goes into the game, everybody will have avant-garde / featured gear in all those slots. But what if I don't have stat rolls I like? What if the stat rolls don't mesh with the build I'm trying to do? Like, it's still a stupid limitation on the system that should not be there. Like, I don't understand why they're so stubborn about this. Just change it. Just remove it from the game. No one likes it. I don't care. I have been playing the game for 11 years. I have the ability to do whatever I want to do in the game. I have all of the armor I would use. I have all of the gear I would use. And I can play the game at any level at any time. Like, but the thing is, I am not like the typical Destiny player. Most people never had full, like, it's fine. It's fine. Whatever. Dumb system, tiny improvement. They should just gut it completely. I don't know why they're keeping it. The only possible reason would be if they have internal metrics that say the engagement numbers are good enough with this system. I don't get it, though. Nobody likes it. No one likes it.
You might earn a tier 1, 2, or 3.
It's not even a vault space issue, Rifle. It's a situation of why are you telling me what I cannot use? Why?
Well,
why?
He means
literally
vault,
what
he
reason?
means vault space.
Yeah. Okay.
For, like,
okay.
gear
Perfect.
sets.
Nick is the perfect example. Wants to get into Destiny 2. Has a typical account. Has played the game off and on over the years. Doesn't have full God roll stat armor. Certainly doesn't have featured God roll stat armor. And just wants to use what they want to use. Why are you not letting... Now, okay. Fine. Sure. The featured gear system doesn't even matter in most activities because it's a minuscule buff. It's like 15%. Whatever. That only means that it is not it's a non-issue for people that are playing the game a lot and a non-issue for people that are not playing the game a lot, if that's what you intend. And if that's the case, why is it there? You are designing a system that does not need to exist. Stop it.
Weapon, a roll of a weapon.
Put time into something else.
Or the community saying this is a god.
And I'm sorry if I sound like, I really am sorry if I sound like particularly critical or angry or whatever. I promise I'm not. It's just, this is stuff that you figure, like, this is stuff you figure out in school, like in game dev school. Like, don't do this, don't do that, don't do this. This is not stuff that you need years and hundreds of devs and thousands of player feedback messages to get. Like, you don't. Fine. It's fine. Let's move on. I'm sorry. I've spent like 10 minutes on this slide and I really just want to move on. I'm sorry, guys. It's just frustrating. It's hard to see.
And you're looking at that and you're like, man, it's cool, but like it's not that top tier, right?
Well, I just don't want to sound like I'm shitting on anyone. That's really not what I'm trying to do. I don't think anybody here is a bad person that is doing these things. It's ultimately just a game. But I just want to express, like, it really doesn't have to be this way. You know what I mean? It doesn't. Like, I'm sorry, it does not.
And so in Shadow and Order, which is our major update coming after Renegades, you're going to be able to enhance the tier of your legendary weapons all the way from tier 1 to tier 5.
Okay, good change. Should be in the game right now. Good change, but okay, fine. It's in the game at some point. Whatever.
With a new currency and a new feature that we're building for those. Again, this is all about expanding that gear chase.
Yeah. And before we get ahead of ourselves, like, as a player, and I'm guessing in chat, people are saying, oh, so I should be keeping my tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 weapons. Where am I going to put these? What's going on with
Yeah.
Vault
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, that's
with
another
Renegades,
problem.
we are going
Okay,
to-
cool. I got a role that I like. Let me hold it for however many months this takes for this change to be implemented. Okay, whatever. Now, okay, I'm really not a fan. I'm really worried about this, by the way, chat. I am not a fan of the idea that it's going to cost some obscene amount of resource currency. The stupid new, what is it called? The upgrade.
Shards or whatever.
Yeah, the new legendary shards that they said they were getting rid of legendary unstable cores. Yeah, we're getting guys, we're getting rid of legendary shards because the economy
is chaos shards.
Whatever. We're getting rid of legendary shards because the economy is too foobar and we want to reset everything, get everything nice and easy, and they're deprecated anyway. Oh, by the way, we're going to create this new thing that's definitely not legendary shards that you're going to have to farm up so that you spend another amount of time on the game. Dude, don't even get me started. I feel my blood pressure going up. Oof. Just calm down a little bit. Just calm. Yeah. Oh yeah. Also, these are changes coming in March of next year. Cool.
So wait. These are Renegade changes, not
these are 6 months out changes. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Cool. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. I guess in 6 months I'll be able to enjoy the game. Sure, man. I definitely won't be playing Helldivers. I won't be playing Battlefield. I definitely won't be playing Battlefield. What? The game where I just jump in and I can have fun, like immediately, and play with my friends, and we're all on the same level and we're having fun. Like what?
On a pretty big update to improve the
fine.
sorting and filtering of using your vault in game as well.
Yeah, we'll have many more details in the coming weeks and months when we get this roadmap together. But our final note in this section before we
real quick,
is
not to cut off. I think it's just the enhanced legendary gear thing that's in 6 months, and everything else is Renegades.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm like 80% sure because I was mostly zoned out on this part. Anyway, bye.
Okay, I will say, I just saw a tweet. I will say, Vex have started thinking for themselves. The first thing they do is gamble and play blackjack. This DLC is awesome. Okay, that's pretty raw.
Yeah, so right now with the featured and new gear, there is just an intrinsic bonus that you get for wearing that gear. I guess it's extrinsic because we're asking you to put it on. But anyway, if you have it on, you get a score bonus in the portal, which means you're not only thinking about like activity customization, your build, but also now you have to think about the score too, and like, should I wear this or not in order to chase the high score? And for the vast majority of the experiences in the portal, we think that's just too much complexity right now. And so we are sunsetting that idea. And so again, this is going to drastically open up the space for you to basically use whatever you want in the vast majority of things you play inside of the portal when you're chasing gear and doing that power climb.
And a North Star for this, when y'all were talking about it, we've had a ton of conversations with the dev team, is like, there's a lot of feeling of I'm playing Destiny the wrong way, and this was contributing to it because I had to think, oh, if I put this armor on, it's wrong. This helps that out and gets you into the fun faster.
Yes, so. And then like we do believe and see a space for ways to highlight gear and exotics and things like that. You know, stuff we've done with the artifact for a while now. We want it to be part of the game because I think, you know, pushing people off of the super hot stuff is really healthy sometimes to just have more fun and experiment with things. But we know that we need to find ways to make this feel like a bonus and more excitement to do it versus what we currently have now, which is why we're making these changes.
Awesome. Yeah, and then our last section here for quality of life, let's talk about sandbox balance. Y'all have been really taking a lot of the feedback to heart since the announce of quite a few nerfs and some balancing, and you have some new approaches when it comes to this.
Yeah, so at the top here, one of the things we're doing is we're upgrading our internal process for kind of how we evaluate our buff and nerf policies, and also the timing of which when we go out and do those. And so a big part of that here through Renegade's launch is going to be non-critical balance changes are on pause right now. And so this is partially...
What does that mean, though? What the fuck does that mean? We're not balancing the game anymore. Like, what are you talking about? Like, what do you mean by non-critical? Like, be specific, because that sounds not so specific and not in a good way. Like, what do you mean you're not balancing the game anymore? Because, like, Like, we got spread shot hand cannon in PvP for multiple months now, guys. Like what? Does that mean we're not touching that, or like what are you talking about?
I'm
This is what
curious how
I'm-
it's a change.
Hang on. It hasn't changed at all. Somebody just tested it.
No. I'm saying the ranch is like, how is this a change from how they normally treat balance in the game? I get what you're saying. It's a good one, Ranch. You're not wrong. Damn, bro. Pause non-critical nerfs and balance. Like, what does that mean? Because I feel okay. Let him explain it. All right, I'll let him go. Let him go.
Yeah,
Let him
you
talk.
talk
I'll let
to
him-
the streamer.
I'll let him-
Changes we're making, but it's also
Okay,
giving
anyways,
time for
now I'll
us
be right.
to make sure that when we do start to do more balance updates a little more frequently again.
All right, let me go. Let me go back and actually hear his full statement.
Is going to be non-critical balance changes are on pause right now, and so this is partially in reaction to obviously some of the sentiment around some of the changes we're making, but it's giving time for us to make sure that when we do start to do more balance updates a little more frequently again, we communicate honestly. We just need to do a better job about communicating about why we're changing something and some of the intent behind it. And the reason I speak about this, yeah, because you asked me this a couple times.
Okay, I was about to say, why would you tell us this? Because this is a like very bad look from a PR perspective. So let's hear it.
What is non-critical? And the reason I speak about this, yeah, because you asked me this a couple times in our rehearsal, Dylan. It's like, what does non-critical mean? Sorry, I'm taking your words here.
No.
I'm just on a roll. We really want to make sure that we're still making balance changes, or if we have to ban something for that epic raid race or the dungeon race that's going to happen with Renegades, right? The quality of that experience is incredibly important to us, and we know it's incredibly important to y'all. And so, again, we're putting a pause on nerfs and balance changes for now, but if we really need to change something because it's critical for those upcoming events,
where have you seen that?
Ultimately, it's like there's some things where you watch somebody go on a Titan.
Okay,
Sorry,
that's
I'm
a
like couple seconds
non-answer.
ahead of you.
Okay, I have a problem. That's a non-answer. Let me listen to DMG's response. I have a big problem with this bullet point even being on this slide. And I know we've been on this slide for like 15 minutes now. Bear with me, Chad.
We'll make changes. Yeah.
Because the problem is the style and pizzazz of Renegades is cool and all, but this right here, this slide is where the game lives and dies. Because if the game isn't good, it doesn't matter how cool Renegades looks.
It's like there's some things where you watch somebody go on a Titan and kill a raid boss in 2 punches. Like, that's critical.
On a Titan? Are you serious?
That's what I was responding. Where has
Are
he
you
seen
fucking
that?
kidding me? What? I'm a hunter main, and I gotta stand up for my Titan brethren. I cannot stand for this slander. It is not those Titan motherfuckers doing that, bro. It's us. It was me, Austin. It was me all along. Where is he seeing Titans 2-punching bosses? What? Okay, he might have just misspoke. It's fine. I'm not gonna hold DMG on this. He doesn't even
might have misspoke.
He doesn't design the game. Let me finish hearing what he has to say, and then okay.
Where you watch
Okay.
somebody go on a Titan and kill
John
a
the
raid boss in 2
apologist.
punches. Like, that's critical. That needs to be toned down or balanced.
And if
out.
anyone,
Other
shouldn't
things,
the
like,
Titans be the ones
we
to do
actually
that?
had a list
Yes,
here
Rifle.
of, we announced some tuning changes or nerfs that were.
He's
were
just gonna.
do with
They're just completely ignoring hunters, aren't they?
Last week we were talking about Grand Overture and Queenbreaker.
Yeah.
Okay.
You didn't know they nerfed Queenbreaker?
Who is using Queenbreaker in a season without linear compensator? Who is that so I can block them and get them away from my raid team? What? Like Grand Overture? Hunters are one-tapping. Hunters are literally Saitama cosplaying on Atheon. And you're trying to tell me about Grand Overture? Dog.
I find
Okay.
it really funny that your entire mic peaked.
For the one punch.
All right. Okay. I think I've heard enough. I can say this. Pause non-critical nerfs and balance changes. You need to take this bullet point out. You put this in there because you wanted 6 bullet points to look bigger. No, get that shit out of there. You should not have even told us you were doing this, because the perception from the top end community now, and I'm correct in saying this now because I've heard your argument, you motherfuckers are not going to be changing the shit that needs to be changed. You're not touching Hunter. You didn't even mention Hunter. You're not touching spread shot hand cannon. You're not touching any of the other insane stuff in the Crucible. Like, that is like genuinely terrifying. This bullet point fills me with nothing but dread, because what they think is non-critical and what I think is non-critical, oof.
Yeah. And
Whatever.
Ultimately, it's like there's some things where you watch somebody go
Okay.
on a Titan and kill a
Go on a
robot,
Titan, sure. I'm gonna let them say what they gotta say the next like 20 seconds.
Or balanced around. But other things like we actually have a list here of we announced some tuning changes or nerfs that we're going to be reverting.
Us Pots aren't as bad as Bridget's. Pot's like the best character in the game right now.
Changes there.
Yes.
Like by a large margin. He's insanely overtuned still. I think that's mostly what Rifle was saying is like hunters are the Potemkins of Destiny is because like Pot has gotten a slap on the wrist the last like 4 patches.
Works to exotics like Stronghold, Chromatic Fire. We're going to be reverting
Remember,
those.
guys,
and then as a part of this new
more
initiative,
nerfs
we're
on one
looking at our
class
philosophy,
than the
reevaluating
combined
these
other
things.
Looking
We'll be
looking at okay, I'm sorry. Okay. 11 years in and you're reevaluating your philosophy? Guys. Come on. Oh yeah, Pot got like Omega buffed Zilla and he's ridiculously strong. He's not, I wouldn't say he's top 1 anymore, but like people are like a lot of Pot players were saying like, oh my god, they shot him in the head. And it's like, no, they slapped him on the wrist and let him go get away with murder. He still does insane stuff. Armored Potemkin Buster is the most broken thing in Strive right now, and it like, oh my god. Guys, I lost an interaction up close. I lose 40%. Fair and balanced character.
Fun.
Anyway, we're reevaluating our philosophy. New initiative. Okay, now in my brain, there's 2 ways you can take that phrase, and I know I'm overanalyzing. Let me let DMG finish his sentence, and then I'll continue.
And then
I'll retort.
New initiative where we're looking at our philosophy, reevaluating how we do these things. We'll be looking how we approach it and how we communicate it.
Yes. So exactly.
Okay. In my mind, there's 2 possibilities for what he's saying by that. Number 1, Pete's gone. We can actually play make the game the way we want to. That's probably an undertone of what's being said here. Number 2 is we actually genuinely have not been playing the game enough or paying attention enough to feedback in order to know what needs fixing, which is horrifying to think about when they say they're pausing non-critical buffs and nerfs. I don't know, like that.
Well, they can either play the game or they can work on the game.
They can't like just play the game after they work on it to check. Oh, we don't need a new engine, by the way, Ranch. It's fine. 12 hours to load a map. It's totally fine, dude.
You don't understand how a game engine works.
Final note.
No, dude, I don't know what I'm talking about. Clearly,
I'll be real with you, John. You barely work on your videos post.
All right. That's a little different. I posted like 2 shorts today already. I'm working on my 3rd short for today. It's coming up.
Yeah. So we've got some.
Is streaming part of your job?
The gameplay team.
Yes, technically.
And subclasses.
Do you do any sort of editing or anything like that after?
I did last night, and I did the night before that, and the night before that.
We got to silence this voice here. We got to silence this voice here. What's going on?
One night does not equate for an entire backlog.
I know. I'm working on it. I am.
Talking with them a little more closely, actually.
Although I will say, I am a 1-man operation. They got like 400 motherfuckers at Bungie, bro. Like, come on, they can figure something out.
No. They are a 1-man operation. 1 man ordering all the
subclasses that are going to be coming.
We saw a thread where folks were saying, "Hey, the original 3 supers
they said
with Destiny 11 years ago."
I might have missed.
They feel a bit undertuned, and I saw a note.
Gameplay around the subclasses.
That needs to be brought up.
Say like
Golden Gun. I know
that's why I was
changes too.
Turrets. Coming very soon.
And grenades and other things too outside of turrets. So we will have a full list over the coming weeks, and honestly, it may build. We need to get our roadmap.
We're never gonna finish this video.
Would have done Titan Bubble, yeah.
Be rolling out in, but we'll be as transparent as possible with you. So to really end it and get into the awesome Ash and Iron content, thank you again to everybody that's been giving us feedback. Thank you to everybody that's.
We got about 20 minutes left.
We know some need work, and we're going to be doing that. We've been listening, and now we're getting through the planning stages, and we're executing on a bunch of changes.
So 40 minutes, got it.
And beyond Renegades. So.
Okay, planning stages and execution on stuff that's really blatantly obvious. Whatever. I'll let them live. Maybe their process is just that involved.
I'll
it's
let
fine.
them
Robbie,
live.
thank you for joining us. as we're going into Ashen Iron, we got to get the catch full of new devs.
Yep.
So,
You know what I meant.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
I
and, yeah,
know.
we're listening, and we're going to keep responding to the feedback. So thank you all so
You
much.
live for
and,
now,
yeah, let's get some more
1G
people on the couch.
developer.
I've been talking too much.
Yeah, you
See
brought
y'all
up
later.
Vidoc. We have a trailer for Ashen Iron roll.
Let's do it.
All right, trailer time. I already saw this actually, didn't we? Didn't we see this? Okay, no, it's a different. Okay. Oh, new rocket pulse.
Well, I mean, this is the trailer they showed a couple days
Oh
ago.
yeah. This is
They just did it as
more or
an
less.
in-between.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool. Yep, show me the new relic thingy. They unnerfed strongholds, if I recall in this video. That's cool.
Oh, look, consecrate again.
Yeah, I know, right? Another 1,000-year reign. 10,000 more years for the reign of consecrate.
I will say, as much as I hate Bolt Charge, at least it gave Titans a second build to play.
Mm-hmm. Explosive Drang is cool. That's pretty neat. That'll be fun to combine with Sturm. It's a weird thing to see after 10 years is Sturm in a trailer again, but alright, dude. Sure, man.
And you still can't dual wield them.
It's tragic. It's like they don't even know what we want. It's like they don't even know they don't even know what we want, bro. I've been like literally, oh my god, dude. The number of times I've thought about that over 8 years, dude. Just like why is Sturm and Drang not in my left and right hands, bro? Like what the fuck? Fine. It's fine.
Or why not just dual wield 2 Drangs?
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, rifle. I've always thought that like consecrate type moves should only be a Titan thing.
Okay,
Just put
so
it on all the
that
different
is
Titan
probably
subclasses.
an exotic weapon then, because they're showing it off next to the new guns.
All right, welcome back. In about 20 minutes, the content from that trailer is going live. Let's talk about Ashen Iron.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. The patch is live. I should like play that today. Shit.
What?
Yeah, I'll
Where
play
have
that
you
after. It didn't even occur to me. I've been so out of the loop on Destiny that I just didn't even like think about that.
Dog, you've been screaming at the same like 2 slides for the past 5 minutes.
Dude,
More like 20, but yeah.
Something is super unstable.
Teams finishing up on that.
Yeah, yeah, dude.
I'm getting god awful frame drops right now.
Well, considering you straight up just turned into a PowerPoint presentation just a second ago.
Hello, welcome to
I'm
our
not that surprised.
wonderful developers. Some of you have been here before, but Noah, first on the couch, this is your first time.
Yeah, no, I'm super happy to be here.
Yeah, welcome. For folks to learn who you are.
Yeah.
Who are you? What do you do? What's your title?
Yeah, my name's Noah Pearson. I'm an associate sandbox designer here at Bungie. While my title is like officially working on the armor team, I do work in exotic armor from time to time, but you find me more
Visual Studio just decides
like the one for Heresy,
that it wants to like
one for Season of Reclamation,
throw something else in.
but I've also branched out
An associate sandbox
cool
designer.
exotic weapon in this release as well.
Awesome.
We didn't even get new IB armor. It's just recolored.
Glad to be here. Yeah, really quick. Let's get a summary. Who are you?
Wasn't that what the last IB armor was?
Bife too. I was gonna say they do kind of look like Bife a little. I stayed up so long I forgot it was Tuesday. You're at. You know what, Rifle? You're 100% right. I did forget what day it is. My bad. I thought it was still Monday.
And the overall
Dude,
story.
they just straight up cloned Bife under his nose.
They did.
Wasn't narrative lead some lady in the last?
There's
Or is
like
it just
5
like
of
they
them.
have-
There's like 5 of
Okay.
them, and they rotate out in between seasons.
I see.
Yeah, for folks that may have missed out on those.
Why?
Interesting.
Didn't she write?
Because otherwise, they might have a consistent storyline, Lodge, and we can't have
Yeah,
that.
it's like
What are you talking
we want
about?
each chapter of the book written by a different author.
Yeah, dude. Come on. Like, let's be honest for a second. Like, you know what we're doing here.
No, you fucking
Okay.
don't.
This is not.
Yeah, so I'm a design lead here.
GW did that with the Horus Heresy, but that's because it was
I've
like
seen this guy on here before a
165
couple times, I
books.
think.
Come on.
For activities like
Yeah.
Onslaught or Coil or Seraph Shield. So it's been really fun getting my hands dirty in different types of activities and bringing those experiences to the players.
Awesome. Thank you so much. So as we're diving through some stuff, we already have gameplay rolling. This is our new activity, Reclaim.
Ooh, I like the view screen on that. I like the gun. I like the new gun. That is an important facet. I want to be clear. Like the actual gun being good is a good point for the expansion.
The conductor.
Do you see what I had you with in stream already? By the
Wait, why is the guy who's not the narrative lead talking about the narrative? Whatever.
And she foolishly
just
tried
like
to
the
meddle
books,
in the
dog.
affairs
You gotta
of
make
the
sure
Nine.
someone else is talking.
And,
No, that's a
essentially
narrative lead guy.
assassinated 3
Oh, okay, cool.
Of Earth, 3 being a single entity, right?
Yes, exactly. And that's going to have huge knock-on effects for the people of Earth in physics and chemistry, and we'll hear a lot more about that in Renegades.
Yes.
But for now,
And did you see what I posted in stream
Maya is
R&D
somewhat
to you?
depleted.
Wait, so killing 3 made the Star Wars universe show up? Shit, can we kill him again? Kill him again, get some Battlestar in here, get some Star Trek? Come on, dude.
Just get a whole new game.
Yeah,
Hell yeah, bro.
I want a Star Trek crossover, but the Vex just become the fucking Borg.
So that to me signals
Just play
that
the
each
update
of the
instead of
9
watching it? Nah.
Each of the 9 are basically a gateway to a different universe.
Yeah, that's what you tell me. We got to kill some more. All right, so when Lodi said bind the 9, he meant make these motherfuckers bring in Stargate, right? Like that's what he meant. Like I can do some SG1. I get Teal'c in here.
And so she needs to
Indeed.
And in order to do
When
that,
Lodge
she needs a
brought up
signal
Star Trek with the Borg, I was
maximize
thinking
the
instead
power
of
waning
Kill him
instead
until
of
we
it
get
being a giant-
Bionicle back.
And the best tool
instead of it being a giant cube, it's just a fucking hollowed out Hydra.
and the best place to find gold
No. Wait a minute.
Wait, did they die in the preview? Come on, guys.
which is why
Listen,
What are we doing? Come on.
Listen, John.
Oh, wait,
like
John.
Rand said, they could either
Gameplay
develop
team
the game or
dying.
play the game, and it
That's
seems like they're
true.
not playing.
Fair.
John, we would get. We actually make it a DS9 crossover. We already have a bald commander.
True. Oh, that'd be so fucking funny seeing Picard. Oh my god, that'd be so fucking funny. We could have TNG. We get Riker meeting Ikora and Picard meeting Zavala. Oh my goodness, that'd be peak.
Oh, they're just reusing the what is it, the Netherworld or whatever that stuff was on the.
Oh yeah, that's a. So this is a perk refresh of the roguelike element from whatchamacallit.
Yeah.
Season of Heresy.
There's
Episode
one
of
that
Heresy.
makes you constantly constantly have speed buff and constantly have damage buff.
I'm gonna
So-
play devil's advocate here. I actually like this. I think this is a good reuse of asset. I think it's a good idea to take the roguelike things that people enjoyed from the Dreadnought and from previous seasons and revisit them in seasonal activities. I think it's a good place to experiment with new perk ideas. I think it's a good place to experiment with gameplay flow and stuff like that. If you're going to develop a live game and you have an activity like this where you can get players to pick and choose a lot of different things, I'm willing to bet they have metrics on who's picking what and how much it's getting picked and so on and so forth in these activity completions. I think this is a really good idea. This is if you're going to turn the game into a live test bed, this is the way to do it. You make an activity that is seasonal, relatively rewarding and fun. The Devil's Ruin ornament has an anime bunny girl on it.
So ugly.
Oh,
I'll have to look and see. I'll reserve judgment until I've seen it.
I hate it.
Yeah, it looks
awful. I will say, I am not a fan of these war mindset models right here being reused after they killed my son Rasputin. I'll never forgive them. Well, I just tweeted about it last night. Worst narrative decision they ever made was killing Rasputin, especially in the way that they killed him. Absolute cringe.
Well, you don't remember they said that it was a higher up's demand on the story?
I don't care. Kill that guy with hammers in game.
They did. Sony told him to
they
get
fired
out
him.
or get laid off.
Awesome. So speaking of the smash and grab, when players first sign in for Ashen Iron, they're going to see a node that they can launch for the introductory mission. It's not auto-launched. You're going to select it, jump in when you're ready. But after that, you'll hop into Reclaim. Those are going to be some new activities. And Clayton, let's get a quick overview. What are players seeing on the screen?
Yeah, so Reclaim is our new 3-player activity. It comes with 3 different variants. It has players, like Jerome was saying, going into the Plague Lands, stopping Maya's forces from taking Golden Age tech and reclaiming those areas, those territories. And so you notice that there's a lack of Fallen, but we, through our like ambient,
Yeah, why are the Vex here on Earth?
And our environmental storytelling, you'll know.
Get out of here.
Golden Age stuff.
This is my planet.
You'll see some of them trying to fight back to get in because they.
There's a shader you can put on, so that the bunny girl is on everything you own. You're selling me.
That's disgusting.
Game is saved, perhaps.
Find like Overthrow, where we took.
I'm being sarcastic, by the way. That doesn't actually save the game.
So you get to choose
No.
how you want to feel that progress.
One ornament saved. This
Oh
entire
wait, that's
game.
right. Sniper rifles get 2 bullets now when I pick up green ammo.
Oh my!
That was such a mistake.
Gee, Lodge, how come your gun gets 2 bullets when you reload it?
Cause I'm a... I can't finish that meme.
I'm a wiener.
High-value targets. There's collectibles in there as well.
You bunnies and carrots on the shader? You might be selling me. I'm a big fan of Pecora.
What did you call me?
My favorite VTuber, Usada Pecora, or Usada Pecora.
Whomst?
Unlike Overthrow.
I will just play Death Stranding 2. You'll get her whole lore.
Ah, okay.
That is the biggest lie you've ever fucking said.
Lore, Death Stranding. I don't want to sit through a 40-minute cutscene, John.
Nether DNA in here, where you have your main objectives.
I want to see Norman Reedus like look at his toes for 5 hours.
Norman Reedus and the funky fetus.
Gave us these like quite frankly unbalanced buffs
Kojima
that
would
will
put a
have
fetus,
rare
wouldn't he?
chance of spawning, and you get to choose which one. One example is that you will, if you choose it, you'll just be radiant and what's the other? Radiant and amplified. Thank you. Yeah, just the whole time. So yeah, have fun choosing between these crazy buffs and using them.
Maybe that's why.
Pecora is mid. I prefer Pumpkin Potion more. It's okay. People can be wrong.
The fuck is pumpkin potion?
You're allowed to have your incorrect opinion. This is a free speech space with limits.
That sounds like some shit that would be in
lore drops
Are you sure that's not some My Little Pony shit? That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, it does sound like a horse from My Little Pony, doesn't it? Pumpkin Potion and Vinyl Scratch. Dude, stop showing me this ship, man. I didn't get it when it was available, and I can't get it anymore. Cringe.
We hope, but it will give a lot of information about what's to come.
Got it. So these are going to be like the data pads you find.
Maybe you should have been playing the game more.
No, you can get old season pass stuff now, remember?
Let's talk about weapons. Let's talk about the loot. And Noah, now it's time for the spotlight to go on you.
Yeah.
First up,
I mean,
let's
mine
talk
only
about the
goes all the
exotic
way
that's gonna be in the
to
rewards pass for Ashes.
season of the
Malpice.
Undying.
Yeah, so Noon Malpice is going to be...
Yeah, Undying's when they started the season passes.
Noon Malpice, that's a name.
The Edge of Fate, we released a rocket frame pulse rifle.
Season of the Undying also gives you the ornaments for like Trophy Hunter and whatever, but you can't like get the guns.
Yeah.
And like +1 it for an exotic. So you may notice,
Which is kind of disappointing.
Pulse doesn't just shoot like the micro rockets; it shoots sticky bombs, and these will stick on.
Oh, this is okay. This is gonna go crazy in the Crucible. I fuck with this. I fuck with this heavy.
They'll stick onto enemies.
Very cool.
Oh, the axe.
No, the pulse
The
rifle.
eggs. You shoot green eggs that explode like you guys. Okay.
Oh yeah.
You guys ever see that movie with Nicolas Cage and Sean Connery, The Rock?
Oh yeah.
It was an action movie where they break into Alcatraz to stop a rogue military group from releasing VX gas into the city of San Francisco, and the VX gas containers looked like these grenades. Oh my goodness, that's a callback.
That's actually really fucking funny now that you pointed that out.
Yeah, that's what that reminds me of. Good ass movie. We should watch that sometime.
And it's really fun to just sort of like spray them out.
Rock. Welcome to the Rock. That's what he says when they get there.
And he was.
Sean Connery plays like the only dude to escape Alcatraz or some crap like that. Is funny as hell.
This may say a lot about me as a person, but you can also stick these to your teammates, right?
I guess you'll have to see.
Oh, Hammer.
I told you.
Hammer.
What's up?
You're gonna play Titan, and we're gonna put those on you, and you're gonna run in with strongholds,
dude.
In trials.
Why do you think? Why do you think I fucking added ranch as soon as I saw this shit?
Yeah, dude.
Me and him
Wait,
were
Strongholds
both.
works with the axe?
Yes.
All
right.
The crossbows that we added. Let's talk
It's a
about
melee weapon, and it is a power weapon. It's the. There's no reason why it shouldn't.
You know,
I thought Stronghold said explicitly swords.
I remember like the YouTube videos coming out.
Well, it also works with glaives, so you know it's like.
Yeah, they did. They did edit it.
Oh, so they just don't change the wording of any of their shit.
I remember like the YouTube videos coming out.
Because yeah, it does say
Okay,
explicitly sword.
They're calling back to Rise of Iron with this one, which obviously they were.
Yeah.
It would have been nice to have it in Rise of Iron, but yeah, it's nice to get it now, I guess. That's fine.
8 years late.
Yeah, it's whatever.
Dude,
Dude, the capture team is this is how I be posing my Guardians when nobody's looking, man. Like, this is crazy.
So
don't worry. Yeah, don't worry about it,
aside
Zach.
from actually finishing a video.
This goes hard, dude. Hold up. Okay, so it's a heavy Wolfsbane. I like the name. I like the look. What does it do?
It's not a Titan exclusive exotic. Game's ruined.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I would be really sad if I could not get this on my hunter on what you call it, on like him being the young wolf, and then it's just like, no, fuck you, Titan only. Titan is the canon young wolf now. Die. I would have been really sad. I'm not gonna lie. Even I guess we can even let the warlocks have it. It's fine. It's fine.
When's my turn? Like I want that thing.
No, it's to make up for the extra 60
Can
nerfs that Titans have
our
gotten.
mission be
Resurgence
going and
Scandal.
stealing the
Light
axe
attacks generate
from
sword energy and have the chance
Bro?
to spawn seeking Quicksilver nanites. Oh, it's a Neomuna like inspired weapon too. Heal the wielder upon attacking. That's cool. Okay, so all right. I understand Siva's dead, gone, and obliterated, and whatever. Might have been nice to see Siva here. Come back just a little bit, you know, since we have Outbreak as well.
There's the dead like roots and everything.
Traditional guarding is disabled in favor of offensive capabilities. Gain damage resist from being in combat for a short duration. Interesting.
Twist whatever arms necessary to.
I like the that's also kind of a Halo 3 and Halo 2 callback a little bit. There's a track in the Halo 2 and 3 OSTs called Unyielding. It's fucking raw. It's one of my favorite tracks on the OST.
Finally get the thing that I know I want, and
I don't think that was a direct reference, but it's just a commonality I noticed. Nano Assault. Quicksilver nanites attached to the wielder and charge the blade. Press when fully charged to overclock the attached nanites, enhancing the blade's offensive capabilities. I'm assuming that's what makes it go into like the double head mode.
The double-headed, yeah.
Light attacks deal increased damage. Fully charged heavy attacks create a flaming Quicksilver swarm NATO. That's cool. That's fine. Like, I understand, like, from a lore perspective
treatment.
Yeah, like a lore perspective, Quicksilver is just perfected Siva. It's Siva without like the rampancy, which is fine. This is totally acceptable. I would hope to see like a Siva themed skin for this, I guess. That's the only thing I could say.
Why is there a Jade Rabbit set in here now?
Based.
No relic.
Good ass gun.
Our new exotic weapon.
John, the helmet looks fucking awful.
Hell yeah, dude. Let me get it.
Look at this.
Hold on, I'll take a look at it in the game in a sec. All right, we're blowing up a tank. We got this axe out.
The funniest thing about
Okay, it's got the scythe swing on it. That's pretty cool. Yeah, okay, this is an okay like weapon. This is an okay addition. That's fine.
Earlier, Maya wants to expand her reach, and the best way to do that is like the same way you would with the Wi-Fi.
Jesus Christ, it puts the ears on any helmet.
Hell yeah.
And so she is going to be looking to get her hands on 4 set.
Yeah, that's pretty okay. That I like the charge blade look when it's like in the Savage Axe mode. That's nice. I like that. It's not as big as a charge blade, but it's all right. That's fine. It's not as cool as a charge blade. That's all right. It's fine. We can get a little sauce.
Said it, but I was looking at the Twitch chat when this showed up, and someone said axe break perfected.
Yeah, axe break. That's funny.
As with her association of Rasputin.
Wait, Saint 14 is the tactical expert.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm happy that we get more Saint, at least.
3 of Kayatol's,
He's my least favorite Titan, not gonna lie.
What?
Yo, dude, where's Saladin, man?
October can't come soon enough. So
he's up on Keidel's ship.
To day 1 in I keep checking my watch here. 10 minutes.
Oh yeah, I guess he's kind of busy being.
Maybe it's
Saladin.
me. I just could not care less about Saint 14.
We have some armor sets in the portal that are gonna.
I like Saint. I like what's his face?
He's
I liked
fine. I just don't
Joxer
care
in the
about
lore
him.
until they fucking killed
A
him.
couple of these things are kind of complementary to exotics.
Yeah. So with Ash and Iron, we as Sandbox were like taking a look at some exotics we wanted to bring up, and we talked about Mida and Sturm getting some updates to bring them up to that.
Oh yeah, that's right. The Mida rework.
This
dropped.
dude ain't no way. I just watched you duel the Minotaur and lose, bro. Lock in.
Look at like bringing them up to modern Sandbox standards. You're like, well, should probably hit it.
You're trying to make the game look bad. Lock it.
So we took a look at some of our other
It's fine.
types, and we're like,
It's fine. It's fine.
Set up for this.
I'm just teasing. I'm just teasing. It's fine.
Talked about them, I believe,
You act like they don't do that on the regular.
But we are gonna have a.
There ain't no way I saw you throw an arcane needle at the Thresher. Nah. What are you wasting cooldowns for?
John, they don't play their own game.
Let the hunter deal with that. They got Goldie, bro. Fine.
You don't understand. They play Warlock. They figured it was just gonna.
Might have
die.
macro tool. I'm interested in that.
Macro tool has Discord and Trench Barrel.
Yeah.
It's really fun.
Dude, let me get Mida in Marathon when it drops, bro. Come on.
Pop a couple guys to get those like attachments onto Mida, and then you switch and you have Discord prop.
Macro
and, like, slap
tool.
a guy,
I'm excited for that to become my main game and then die in 3 months, by the way.
like pump into a bunch of dudes, and it's got the.
Oh, it's the Wastelander proto. Like,
I was like, it's a Wastelander.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's what
Legendary
I was saying.
Wastelander
It's a
slot,
Wastelander.
finally.
Really cool drawing.
Mighty Multi-Tool is
Unfall.
equipped. This weapon gets enhanced speed bonus and blows grant modification progress to Mida. What? Multi-Tool? Oh, they reworked Multi-Tool. That's right.
Cool, like cowboy draw. And it's
Cowboy
so fun
draw.
to
And
run
the
around
sidearm
with.
is arc, correct?
It is our second arc rocket frame sidearm. It's got a pretty big mag size, so instead
Oh,
of
so
bolt
that's
shot on this
the
one,
okay.
it has jolting feedback,
Like Drang mixed with the call. Okay.
which is pretty fun to plug a couple rockets.
Micro
Yeah,
missiles, overflow and damage bonus to
guy,
Sturm. Cool.
Have them jolted and then pop them with like a really powerful.
Oh, is that
stim
sleight of
shot.
hand in the perk list?
Yeah,
That's
and these
cool.
are going to be added so through the portal. Reclaim is
All
going to
right.
be in the portal in the fire team area.
The
That's where
new
you learn
perk,
zombies. We
the
also
new
have
perk on the
First
Iron
Blood,
Banner
is
armor
a shotgun, and then a
sounds
couple other
really
things as well
good.
that you'll discover
As your
over the
health
next
gets
few minutes.
lower, your weapon gains increased ability handling. Weapon final blows while your shields are
So let's
depleted.
move
Heal
on. Our
you.
last conversation,
That's pretty
our
raw.
last topic of the day is going to be around events, our recurring events, and the first thing that kicks off
As the resident shotgun ape, I will appreciate using that in Crucible.
is actually a new one to celebrate Reclaim.
We know you will.
Clayton, what are we going to be doing today?
Yeah, we're launching with New Territories Reclaim. It's a new standard event that will highlight a new activity. And so
Reclaim, Halo mentioned.
we do that with our
Sorry.
daily challenges, weekly challenges.
I gotta get every win I can, man. They're sparse. I gotta take them.
And an event home that
Dragon
you
gets
can
heal
launch
clip
with
in can. That's good. That's actually really
And
good.
then I believe it's next week.
That is good enough that I would consider getting a different Drang.
Craftable Drang got
So is that also gonna
in
have
can
an
too.
event home?
Yes.
But
we'll
it does
event
it have
home,
heal clip?
Same slew of things.
I think
for
it
daily
did.
Challenges, a weekly
Maybe.
Challenge. You'll have your reward track. We have a hand cannon coming in there.
I don't fucking
we have
know
armor
anymore, man.
sets. And
Heal clip
so
MOA.
title
Yeah, that'd be good.
you're trying
That'd be
to-
good.
Yeah, I believe we redacted the new set bonuses for Iron Banner, but I've heard they're actually quite fun.
Pretty cool. Might want to hold on to it when you get your hands.
Iron Banner set bonuses. Interesting. Cool.
And then the third event that's going to be coming is Arms Week. Noah coming back. The first one.
Arms
was
Week
all
coming
centered
back.
around-
Good.
Let's look at hand cannons. We had the new shotgun style hand.
Tell me the next Arms Week is snipers, please.
Yeah.
Oh, fine. I will be a gorilla in
What
the
is
Crucible. I will. It's
Oh, yeah,
Arms Week is
shotguns,
shotgun.
that's right.
I will be the gorilla in the Crucible. I will take the ring into Mordor.
This time around. My favorite of which, when the
You
design
That
make it
finger
sound
is
like you
clipping through the
weren't
model.
gonna do that
who was
anyway.
on stream before,
Yeah, really.
when you were starting
There's a
working on
finger
that
clipping
game,
through the
we
model,
started bouncing
chat.
Ideas back and forth.
Of course
And I
there
was,
is.
John.
You know, I was talking
I'm
about
sorry.
like old rapid fire.
Those hands are hard to pose. I don't blame them.
Shotguns when they had like the really fast rate of fire, and I was like, I mean, what if all
Got back to
shotguns
when
shot
John
like
was
that?
blaming them
Like,
for not doing.
pause
Thank you
for
for the
a
4
second,
months,
I got the
Witchy.
message. What if they're all just fourth horsemen?
Oh, Bjorn, you mad scientist.
It is really entertaining to take a slug shotgun and have it shoot that fast.
Yeah, and we saw a lot of celebration with these volatile mods for hand cannons during that week. So with shotguns, we have the one that's effectively going to be fourth horseman everywhere. Yeah, but we have a couple
I feel
more
like this
cannons
this
and
gun
we
looks
have
weaker
that
than
space.
Mint Retrograde in terms of damage.
Next
Maybe
up
it's
on
just
the
the
slate, we have
That's
difficulty.
kind of what I
Oh,
was saying. Yeah.
coming back.
it holds 7
is.
rounds as opposed to Mint's like 4 or 5, so that makes
During Action
sense.
Iron, and, we have a
Yeah,
preview
but
of
then
our
you hold
I think I have my mint
R.
holding
armor
6.
ornament sets.
Or then you hold
What is
down
that? Is
R
that
and it
Slender?
does.
my
Yeah.
Dude, that was my reaction to that too.
I don't like how any of those look.
I mean,
Mine's Jason.
I like it for Festival for the Loss.
I do actually kind of like the Titan trip.
Yeah, okay. So what I will
Titan
say,
win in the fashion department.
I know, right? I know. Jesus Christ. I will say the Titan drip is the one that looks, and the Warlock ones look much more complete than the Hunter one. I think all of these pieces have place in the fashion game.
Yeah.
So this is pretty good. This is pretty good. I like this. I like this. If they're gonna do IP crossovers, go all in. Make the drip, make the guns, just do it. Just fucking do it already. If Destiny's gonna be the real Paraverse game, then just do it.
Y'all voted on these earlier in the year or last year, and
The arms on the Hunter are pretty nice. I could see those being used in a set separate from the
5 years
totality
from
of it.
now. 5
I don't know
years
what
from
I don't
now,
know if the
with
cloak
Mr.
is
Ready
anything.
Player
The cloak
One.
looks kind of like just another cloak, I guess.
Just a basic kind of cloak, yeah.
Unless that like the mask goes over
There's
the
something on
helmet.
the back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
unless it's the cloak like the mask goes over the helmet or something like that, maybe. I do. The more I look at the Warlock one, I like that tuxedo coat. That'll
suit?
definitely get you. Yeah, that'll definitely get used separately. For
Yeah,
me.
but the tentacles are going to be coming out of the suit, so that's going to be the weird part.
Oh, I didn't think about
I
that.
hope they wiggle and writhe.
They look
True.
awesome.
Then we learned a little bit more
Titan
about
drip
Rain.
might
No,
be
just kidding.
symmetrical for once. Oh yeah, it does look kind of symmetrical, except for the butt cape.
I don't actually care about.
Wait, the Hunter arms are
symmetry in my
symmetrical.
armor.
Hold up. Never mind. I take it back. They cooked. These are symmetrical armor. Go on.
We have some new activity content, correct?
That's right. The Headless Ones have broken out of Haunted Lost Sector jail.
Oh, thank God. Thank God Festival of the Lost is not more Lost
We
Sectors.
have new activities. So we have a new PvE 6
Oh,
player
thank
activity.
Christ. It's 6 players? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Finally, we're getting some juice. Just a little. Just a little. But this is juice. All right. Good.
Altars. And then we have a new PvP activity called Red Rumble.
No.
And a PvP option.
No. Actual content in my game?
It's going to be a 2-week
No.
activity.
Dude,
It's more unlikely than you think.
Yeah, true.
Get home, the whole shebang. I'm very excited. It is very fun. to
Data
play
Warden.
in this activity. Awesome.
Get out of here, Data Warden. Die.
And then the last on our list,
Why'd you
so
say it
Jerome,
like that?
we have
I don't know.
a new event called.
I was trying to
Get
sound
outta
cool.
here.
I don't,
Get
I don't
outta
know.
here, Data
I don't
Warden.
know.
Die.
Yeah.
Sure, we're gonna
Data
be
Warden, you're a pussy. Sorry.
Dude, I was about to
You
say, that
didn't
sounds like
lower, John.
Sad,
like
my
some
bad, my
Judge
bad.
Dredd shit you just brought up out of nowhere.
Yeah,
Oh
I
my
did
God,
the,
we're going
Carl,
Devram?
Yeah, I did the Carl Urban
Nukem.
grimace.
No, I was
Power
talking about
Armor
before
is
he
for
did that.
pussies.
Before he did that, dude.
Yeah, that's right. Here's your
Yeah.
power armor, Duke. Power armor's for pussy.
Guardian fires are designed and produced in the last city.
I honestly
Wait,
think
wait,
that
hang
they
on. I'm getting
purposely-
Foundry lore. Hold up. Hang on. Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta hear this. When the devs start talking about Foundry lore, so you gotta lock in and listen to the life-changing lines.
And being our liaison
The life-changing
to
lines of
the
nothing.
Boundaries. We have to remember that most of the guns that the Guardian fires are designed and produced in the last city. Of course,
Was
we
that
know
R&R Industries? Is that what? Hang on.
Ghost, right? Doing it all in one life. And he'll be taking some much deserved.
Wait.
A quick overview.
Oh, it's Devram lore? Hold on. Let me lock in real
Yeah,
quick and
what the
listen to this.
You guys were joking about stuff.
K, who has been holding down the EDZ for the better part of a decade without a ghost,
Yeah,
right? Doing it
my
all in one
Devram
life. And he'll be taking some much deserved R&R in the tower and being our liaison to
Oh, he's got a new
Boundaries. We have to
job.
remember that
Good for him.
Well, most of the guns that
Good for him.
the Guardian fires are designed and produced in the last city. Of course, we know that they're actually designed and produced here with the sandbox team.
What do you mean? Cassoid's in-house.
That's right, Mr. Cassoid, right here. So we will be working with Devram to stress test the latest and greatest in gear from the foundries and the Guardians that can push their gear the furthest and get the most out of it will reap the greatest rewards. So there's a competitive aspect to it as well.
That's a promising.
Yeah, I mean,
that's a
we're
promising
talking about this
promise.
competitive aspect.
Interesting.
Okay.
The Call
He
to
promised
I like the new
promise,
chests
that is
too.
a promise.
legendaries, some cosmetics for anyone to earn, but then we have kind of some cosmetics at the top for our hardcore, so to speak, to really earn. And Clayton, I think you were talking about a helmet.
Yeah.
There you
we
go.
have a
Pop the
helmet
super
order.
early this time.
It is fantastic looking. When you
Okay, this is actually a really good
top order,
direction to
you'll
go with
have
this.
Like
Yeah.
tail of flames coming from you. And much like the trial glows, these flames signify that you are
Okay. Okay.
a top competitor in this.
So when I load into the tower, I'm gonna see.
I like that.
Like, yeah, like have shit for everybody, but have like the best of the best get a little extra.
And we have some
Yeah.
cosmetics, like I said, for just general players too. Like I believe there's
Basic MMO stuff, but nice to see it finally coming to the
Can't
game.
say that, Ranch. What
Yeah.
about inclusivity?
Everybody needs a participation trophy, yeah.
And we have
We should
vouchers
include
that
these
will actually
Nah, fuck it.
set you up for the next season.
Yeah, let me be better if I'm better.
Thanks for the quick overview. We
Yeah.
definitely have more information in the tweet about this new event. And as we're going through Ash and Iron, we'll have an update before each of these events to give you a quick.
All right.
Not everyone deserves to be a god slayer.
Real.
I've said it.
To end it up as well, we have a
Thankfully, it's actually
Final
like it's still one of the lower lower percentage titles. It's probably more than it should have been because we had like 4 weeks to do it, but whatever. I mean, I took full advantage of all the time we got, so I can't complain.
Hammer on getting those rolls.
Yeah.
And Noah, what's the damage type on this?
I like the new
Final
crossbow.
blows periodically apply modifications to this weapon.
Stasis crossbow.
Isn't the other one stasis, or is it void?
No,
I thought it was void.
It's arc.
Oh, it's arc. Okay, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't. I don't know things. I'm not a knower. I just got the crossbow the other day, and I haven't fired it like more than
You
twice.
just like put him in a major and he calls him to
Wow.
explode and hit all the dudes around him. And it was an oddly fun play pattern of just running around and blasting people. That
Sorry, I can't get that
got quite a few
fucking,
games out of in playtest.
I can't wait.
Tyler
So
one
again, to say it,
video out of
today
my head
with
where he's just
our,
falling from
new
the sky.
territories event,
It's all sped
You
up.
can get this to drop.
Mm.
It will be a low drop chance, but over the course of the rest of the season with each event, more chances, and then call to arms. You can focus it along with other gear. And
Bro, they're
really go
taunting
hard
me
to
with that
roll
ship,
you
dude.
want.
It's crazy.
And
So
a
cool.
holofoil
What-
call to arms as well.
What ship?
The
That
one
brings us to the end
from
of the show.
the
Thank you all for joining us.
Black
on the
Armory.
What, has a
Thank you
holofoil?
all for joining us on the
I
call.
don't know.
We hope you
It was
enjoyed
the
the
original. It was for doing. I think it was for original like Outbreak Clear or whatever, something like that. I forget. I just didn't get it in time.
Renegades pre-orders are live now, and as we said at the top of the show, we have some new pre-order incentives that also apply to the Year of Prophecy folks. That
Outbreak
purchased
was
that
probably
edition,
the first
a new
time I
legendary
had
ship, a
ever
new legendary,
looked up a video because I
emblem,
was
and
not
then,
going to deal
yeah,
with
in what,
going to
3
6
minutes here,
different
we have
locations for
Ash and
data
Iron
pads.
launching. So thanks for coming in. Hope you enjoy the rewards. We'll have more details on our quality of life
Okay.
updates over the next
I'm not
few
gonna
weeks
lie,
and a
less than
roadmap
I was
coming
hoping
soon.
for with Ash
So
and Iron,
thank you,
but
thank
more
you,
than I
thank
was
you.
expecting.
Thank you enough. And if you want to stick around,
Hey,
So I'll take it.
I
I'll
was,
take it.
I was
Rated
happy.
Mactics afterward.
Yeah.
I don't
Yo, my
think they
goat.
did
I got
that,
in a
dude.
Twitter argument with him the
That's
other
funny.
day.
Love the guy. So
That's so
He was
funny.
really respectful. Shout out to Mactics.
Yeah, the only one in that.
Yeah, it was crazy how he was the only one not talking mad shit. Like guy with the most experience was actually nice. It was rare. Okay, cool. All right, that was not as good as it needed to be to save the game. And we are once again stuck in the quantum superposition of like, it could be great, it could be terrible. So it is what it is. That was all right. I'm excited for some stuff coming in Renegades. I did not see Pazak. I did not see more social features, which is what the game desperately needs. I didn't see fishing. The new guns look interesting. It's like it's more Destiny guns. If you like Destiny, you'll like those. I really, 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 really need to see like they gotta pick it up, bro. Like they gotta get like you cannot be behind in social features in your MMO compared to the phone game, dog. Like lock in. You gotta fix that. They have to fix that. But it's not completely chalked. So that is good. I thought we were going to see like 20 minutes of nothing for Ash and Iron. And it looks like we got a little bit. Like we got some new guns. We got some new armor. Obviously set bonuses are peak, so I'll be excited to see what that's about. We actually have a good number of modes, like the event things coming. We've got Arms Day, or Arms Week. We've got I said Arms Day because I was thinking about Destiny 1. Arms Day was peak back then. Wednesdays, dude. Oh man. But Arms Week into Festival of the Lost, into whatever else they've got going on. That's fine. I'm sure the Dawning will be cool too. If they're actually doing new activities for these event activity like modes, that's fine. I really need them to get.
Is cool.
I really need them to get on the like ball with the social features.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot like I cannot be playing the phone game with my kid, and there's more people fishing there than I've seen at the tower in months. Like, you gotta lock in. We need fishing. We need card game.
Oh,
we need something that you can only do in Destiny to socialize with other players. And the game has needed that since Destiny 1 day one. So lock in on that. Get a good social game mode going and get some casual stuff. It gives good rewards, but get it for the people that just want to log on once a week. Let me log on once a week, fish up a storm, and then log out. Whatever. And the end game changes to the reward structure, really nice, really cool. I'm excited to see what they got coming with the dungeon race and the raid race. I don't know that the epic raid is still for me. Like, I'm going to be honest, I didn't hear anything about the epic raid that was particularly, like, outside of the race aspect. I didn't hear anything that was super interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, overall,
the epic raid is still just the
it's just raid but hard,
right?
Yeah, it's just raid but harder.
Ah.
I don't know. Overall, I'd say this is about like a 5.7 to a 6.5. Depending on how much you like Star Wars. There's nothing in here that's like, okay, Destiny's saved. This is basically Destiny 3. We're so fucking back. We've got huge features coming. It's giant stuff, big Giga Chad energy. Nothing like that. But it's good enough to keep the game alive until they can at least attempt to do that. My suspicion, if I had to guess, will be Renegades will be solid. Ash and Iron will be passable by Destiny standards, which means it's failing by any other standard, but it's passable by the game we've been playing for this long. And going into the next expansion, I know we've said this before, but like, I'm going to be honest, if the next expansion is not absolute heat, I'm pretty much done. I got nothing left. Like, I'm going to play Renegades. I'll be full disclosure on that. But unless the story is really, really holding me, or unless the gameplay or the game systems really get a big upgrade, this is going to become like a second or third tier game for me while I go play Battlefield or something else. But there is still like a little flicker of a hope of a chance. I need it to be more than that. I'm tired of waiting. I need it to be more than like, it could be good in a year.
Yeah. Bro, the new pulse rifle takes up like a quarter of your screen.
Of course it does. All right, that's all for me for now. I'll be back in a couple hours, guys. I got to go take care of some house stuff and get everything in order. And then I'll be back with Gondola to do some No Man's Sky and then something else. I don't know. All right. Bye, everybody. I'm going to send you guys over to Lodge, actually, since he's still online.
Okay.
Oink. Oink. Y'all stay over there. Be nice, etc. At all. Oink. Oink. Okay, bye. Have a good time. I'll see you in a couple hours. Don't forget that trailer. Oh, yeah. No, I'll watch that. I'll watch it as well. Give me a sec.